You one of them.
Yeah, that's
Man got locked up with pints of Utah. Don't do that. Stop playing with him. Put something on his books. You're going to use his sound bites.
I can't wait to slander him. I think
that was my first viral tweet ever. When I put that clip up, when I said this is what when Carl Nassib raises his hand in the field room, and what was the coach that got fired? John Gruden. Yeah, that was like my first viral tweet. I had to fucking mute my damn notification. That shit was annoying. To be fair, though, that was pretty funny though. John Gruden was getting some shit off in them emails.
John Gruden was getting a whole lot of shit off in them emails. My goodness,
them shits was old too. That's nasty.
Is he back on TV or anything or no?
No, he does like consulting for teams and stuff now. So
yeah,
I know he worked with the Saints a little bit last year, but I think he had overlap with Derek Carr in Oakland.
Yeah.
So they got like a good rapport or whatever. So it was just kind of helping the coaching stuff. I think Dennis Allen might have been there too.
Yeah, I think they said he won his appeal, so he's like getting all the money that they owe him and shit. Like they can't get out of that.
Yeah, man, that shit was about the Washington Commanders, and he got cooked. That was crazy.
You know how mad I'd be if somebody else fucked up and I got fired? He was the only person that got fired.
Wouldn't that like activate some kind of like morality clause? Because he was like talking about the commissioner of the league and using like homophobic.
Oh, he went crazy. Yeah, he talked about.
Well, yeah, it was poor image stuff. So that was basically it. Like they were doing the discovery for the Washington Commanders investigation, which I do believe ultimately led with them forcing Dan Snyder out. But yeah, the only person in the league who I think actually got punished was John Gruden, and it was for stuff that happened like 10 years ago.
Yeah, because he was emailing with his brother and Bruce Allen. Both them motherfuckers are out of the league now.
Yeah,
dog.
It had shit to do with shit. He's like, "Are you talking like this in here?"
But he was like, he was flaming up the commissioner, other owners, players.
Yeah,
nobody was safe. Women, referees, announcers.
I want to see their emails. Did they ever release those emails?
I think just like snippets. Maybe it was. I think that's the only thing that did get released was those emails. So there was some shit in there.
But it's just one of them things where it's like, dog, everybody, like if there was like recordings of everybody who ever had a conversation who's a part of the league, a lot of people would have been fired. He just did it on email, and the shit got put in the hottest seat of hot. Like I don't know.
He wrote some things down on paper that were like, well, what the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah, people talk like that though.
That is true. Just, I mean, he is an older generation too. They're not thinking about if people see this.
We are a younger generation and use some of those, use or have used some of those terms that he used. If you go back 15 years.
Oh yeah, I deleted all that shit.
It never happened, right?
Never happened once. Never happened. Jamal, on the other hand, though, oof.
Man. The last time I used some of that terminology was 2017.
You just did before. All right.
On the timeline?
Verbally, it's different. Now, somebody
verbally. I was playing the game.
Somebody leaked the full transcript of a group chat. Oh, brother. Brother. Prison. Put me in jail. Lock me up. Throw away the key.
Own NFL teams.
When I type John Gruden, the first result is John Gruden emails.
Of course, that makes sense. That was a big
People want to know if you're playing them. Yeah, no, there's no. They didn't release any pictures of shit.
John Gruden and who was the guy they hired from ESPN? Was that Mike Mayock?
Mayock or McShay, wasn't it?
I think it was Mayock. Yeah, dog, they were fucking up with them drafts. Ooh, shout out to them.
Yes, they were. We gonna talk about that a little bit later. Hey, the Raiders have some all-time bad drafts. Jesus,
it's forever for taking Cleveland Farrell over Josh Allen. Shout out to you, Mike Mayock, man.
They traded up to take Cleveland. They traded up to take Cleveland Farrell. I don't know if he's still in the league.
I think he's on the 49ers, or he was last season. I think
you got to embrace bad drafts. Bad drafts are part of drafting, man. That's
for sure. You can't hit everything.
But they had some like all-time bad drafts, including a murder.
Yeah. They be fucking up on a regular, but it is what it is. Life of a Raiders fan.
You know what a good way to start this show off, actually. Let me read over some Raiders draft history.
Episode 151, currently Unfocused podcast. We live and direct.
Alex Leatherwood with the 17th pick. He's on 2 different teams.
Great name.
It is a good name.
People. It's the 2020 draft that they really fucked up. Henry Ruggs, prison. Damon Arnett, also prison.
Yeah.
Brian Edwards was nasty for a little minute. I think Amik Roberts is still kind of good, if I'm not mistaken. I think he still does.
This is just because communist California was against those young men exercising their Second Amendment right.
You realize that both of them played in Las Vegas, right?
Still stands.
All right, okay. Anyway, the year before that, they took Clellan Ferrell at 4, which is just...
He was bad?
Brother, he has 13 and a half career sacks.
I don't know what they be doing over there. The team stinks.
Nigga, if he was good, you'd know.
His season high in tackles was his rookie season with 38.
See?
Also,
I didn't even know what position he played.
His career high in sacks was 4.5. Also, his rookie season.
How's that? No, y'all didn't draft him. What happened to the big German dude from Florida State, the defensive end? Is he good? This is a few years ago.
German dude from Florida State.
The Jags didn't take him. I figured you might have kept up with him though. I feel like he went to the Colts.
German dude from
Bauer.
Oh, I feel like I know what you're talking about.
He one of them dudes that just showed up to college and started playing football and never played football before. And he like ended up being like a first round draft pick.
Bengals had a guy like that too. He was like 6'9", white guy. I can't think of the name right now.
You gotta take a chance on some of them.
Are you talking about Bjorn Warner?
Warner, he's still playing?
Bjorn Warner wasn't that tall. He was on our championship team.
No,
he won that national championship.
No, he's a big German dude though. He played edge rusher, right?
Yes, yeah. He played for the Colts and then the Jags.
Damn, was Bjorn Warner tall like that?
I mean, he was 6'3", 255. He was nice though for the couple of years.
33 years old.
Is that who you're talking about? That's what
yeah. So he went to the Jags after the Colts. But yeah.
It wasn't good.
Nah, Bjorn Warner was decent for a season, I feel like he's one of those guys that had like a tackle that I remember. So now I'm telling myself that he was kind of good.
This shit says he played 3 years. Whenever he signed for the Jags, he never actually played a game for y'all.
Because he was, man. Shout them out. He was on our championship team that was loaded.
You know what defensive player I think about all the time is fucking Chris Borland, that linebacker from the 49ers who had like a crazy ass rookie season and then retired.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he tore his neck up, wasn't it?
He tore his whole head up. Or no, I think he had a couple concussions and then was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, I
don't think he actually had any injuries.
He rolled over and bent. It sounded like a spray can in his brain.
Damn.
He had
who knows?
Tackles in one season. Is that it? Yeah, his rookie season. Yeah, he played one season in the league, had 107 tackles and 2 picks, and was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Is that the guy that like he retired? No, that's not the guy that retired early and had like the trade card business, but then he was selling fakes.
No, that was Blake Martinez.
Blake Martinez, okay.
Blake Martinez.
You selling fakes?
Yeah, they banned him from like all the Pokemon websites. He like made several $1 million.
That last Madden League we were in all together, I gave him a terrible contract. He fucking sucked.
He was out here selling fake Charizard cards.
Oh, shit.
He had a nice little move for the Packers and then started scamming just like the NFL star made a player.
That nigga was selling El Charzito cards, nigga. Fake
ass cards. Did he go to jail?
I don't know, but he banned. He can't make no money in the card game business no more. He is shunned.
No, it's I was scamming, but not like doing nothing illegal. I think he sold fake cards.
Yeah.
No, he doing bad to my name.
He might not go to jail, but it's like we kind of, just there's a black eye on our name.
I don't like it. I don't like when people named Blake do bad stuff in the news. Like we gotta uphold the brand.
Man, you could have a worse name. What's the worst? Is there like a terrible Blake in the world?
Oh, so they weren't even necessarily
on where you stand, the Blue Ranger. But
they were Blake. They were doing all the. They were doing like the live stream. He made $11 million in less than a year.
You're first.
But they were doing the live stream shit where you like open up packs and stuff like that, and like, oh, I pulled this card and stuff like that. So then they could sell you the packs, but then they'd be like opening packs and putting a bunch of good cards into one and sealing them back up. So then they're like, oh, we opened the pack and like we're selling it to you, and it has all this shit in it, but it actually didn't. And
wait, why do I think his name was Blake? His name was not Blake. It's David Yost.
Who the fuck is David Yost?
The Blue Ranger. I don't know why. All right, never mind.
Blake's be doing freaky shit.
No, that's you, Tyrell.
It's not. Can't be proven. Can't take
every Tyrell I ever seen.
Prove it in a court of law.
Do I know another Tyrell? I've known of some, but I don't think I've ever been cool like another Tyrell besides you. That I can think of.
Nah, you haven't. Most of them niggas is weird.
I know lots of Tyrells.
Yeah, them niggas is different.
Yeah,
Tyrells is the evil variant of Tyrells that commit hella crime. Every Tyrell I know be doing all kind of crime. Niggas is criminals.
Shout out to crime, man. Crime pays.
Yeah.
It literally does.
Blake being frozen with that face and his name being PK Subban hairline was hella funny. All right, anyway. How's you guys' weeks going? We're early in the week, but how'd your last week go? How'd your weekend go? How's life?
Shit been booming, man. Good little past weekend. Went to y'all familiar with Casa Bonita? Y'all seen that episode of South Park?
I seen your post about it.
Okay.
No,
But it's okay. So they had a South Park episode about this. Maybe I could pull something up. Basically, it's this Mexican restaurant, but it being a restaurant is like maybe the least important part about it. And the owners of South Park ended up buying it. So it's like in a strip mall.
Because isn't South Park set in like Colorado Springs? So that's where those dudes are from.
No, it's set in Colorado. The town So there's a town that used to be called South Park. They changed the name to Fair Play, but
why?
Yeah, I don't know. But either way, Casa Bonita is this restaurant here that has it has cliff divers inside. I went to a magic show in that shit. We got my face painted in there. There is like an arcade in there. There's all kinds of stuff. The food is god awful, but you basically you sit down, you eat your food, and then you can just walk around and hang out in this place for as long as you want. So I did that this past weekend, and it's really hard to get in there at the moment because they just reopened after being closed for 2 years since the owners of South Park bought it, and they've done some renovations or whatever. But the people we went with had been before like 10 plus years ago, and they said it was largely the same. The food was a little bit better, but
it was better, and you said it was god awful.
Oh, the food sucks.
God,
wait, so why did they have all that stuff in there? You said they got cliff divers, arcade, face paint. What kind of establishment is it?
Distract you from the food being ass.
Yeah, it's like a
I mean, because it's more so. I mean, think of it as like I don't want to say Chuck E. Cheese, but it's more along those lines. It's not like you're running around playing games, but you are you're there to do like activities and shit more so than you are to necessarily eat the whole entire time. Because you sit down and you eat for whatever, I don't know. We probably ate for 30 minutes, and then spent the next 2 hours just moving around.
Okay, fucking around. What'd you eat?
Hey, low key Chuck E. Cheese pizza straight.
We're here, Casa Bonita. Oh man, this is gonna be so great. Wait up.
This kind of legit.
There's a Pawn Star shop and a strip club across the street.
Yeah, this is Denver, and it's a little bit better over there now, but
okay.
Oh, that's great. Boys, they
I watched South Park in the hell of a while.
Less than a minute.
Y'all still watch South Park?
no.
I never watched
All this is in there.
You never watched it, Tyrell? Ever?
Not really. I watch an episode here or there.
There's some funny ass episodes.
No, there's for sure some funny shit that I've seen.
Black Bart's Cave.
Have you seen the Tourette's episode, Tyrell?
I don't think so.
That's the
All right.
funniest episode, dude.
Either way, did that. I started watching hockey this past weekend because my coworker encouraged me to. And I do not regret it. This shit is hella exciting. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's playoffs though, right?
It's the playoffs. The crowd be lit the whole entire time.
Yeah,
it's the best time
watching it. Or
I don't know shit about strategy. These people be looking the same size all the time. Sometimes they be bigger, but it's nonstop action. It's like the best parts of when NBA games get down to the end, it feels like the entire game of hockey is like that the whole entire time. There's no lulls. So it's been fun. And then there's been some good basketball, and that's about it, man. I played some board games this past weekend too, so that was cool.
Okay, look at you in your bag, Mr. Gamer Man.
All out here.
Jamal, you do anything exciting and fun this weekend? Any shenanigans?
No, I ain't getting nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I ain't do nothing.
Got
was
it.
a little uneventful.
Nice.
But I didn't really do shit.
Yeah,
I can't think of nothing. Did anything happen last weekend? Anything?
I need you to pick up a hobby. You should start golfing with me.
I don't know why you don't.
Well,
Yeah,
because I guess I'd only my days off was Sunday, and
Same.
Yeah, you be at home other days too. Tyrell be going in the mornings, so the other days you be off. Just hit him up.
Yeah, my day out. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
We need to get you out there. I'm tired of you coming here saying you ain't doing nothing.
No, really, I just be working and I be chilling. Like that's about it. I'm fine with what I be doing. I be kicking it.
Enjoy the spoils of your hard work. Yeah. Anyway, though,
I don't really see it as my thing. Anyway, though, it seems kind of. I don't know. Maybe I do it. Like maybe I'll pick it up. Like if I like try it a couple times, I might like get into it. It might be fun, but just looking at it, I'm like, okay, it looks cool. Whatever, you know, if you're good at it, you're good at it. But it's like
it just takes one good shot, honestly. Then you're like, nah, I could be nice. I could go pro if I really hit it the right way every time.
It'd just be a good time out there for real.
Yeah, that too. And they can be drunk sometimes.
Kicking it.
Be drunk at the house.
Hanging out.
All right.
Sunshine.
Yeah. But yeah, no, week was good. We took our puppy to her dog training session this week. It was fun because it's somebody telling you how much more money you need to spend on this anxious ass dog. So that was a fun way to spend Sunday morning. Did some yard work, did some grilling, trying to do a little grilling every week. Get in the swing of things. That way, once the summer comes around, I'm in my bag. Then did a little golfing this morning before work. Finally broke 40 on our little executive 9 out here. I think I was +7 or +8 or something like that. That's been my goal, is to break 40. So now I'm on to bigger and better things. Now I'm trying to go out there and do some expert level shit. But we'll get into that a different time. But yeah, just I've been doing a lot of golf, really. Took a golf lesson last week, a bunch of golfing since then. It's really work and golf and hit the gym every once in a while. Try to play the game. Also try to be a husband, which is fun, balancing all those things.
Got it.
Work-life balance. You'll figure it out.
You are excelling, sir.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Getting you moving forward.
Yeah.
What's up?
That's it.
Any of y'all watch Devin Haney get put on his ass a couple times?
On his ass.
I think Ryan Garcia lied to us, because I think he did. I was talking about like, hey man, they should probably call this fight off. He seems mentally unwell.
He was talking about getting like sexually abused and like human trafficking and stuff.
He's trying to save the kids. He's on some Pizzagate shit.
Yeah, what did he say? He got pinned down and forced to watch people be like sodomized and all this shit, and he seemed like his brain wasn't fully connected.
Yeah, I thought he was doing that for cancer. I thought he didn't want to fight. Turns out he wanted to.
It made me question, could Devin Haney ever fight? I was like, oh yeah, he's one of the young dudes. Oh, I don't know if that nigga knows how to box, actually.
Yeah, did he fool us?
Boxing though, like you'll see, like somebody have a good ass record, like man, he be fucking everybody up. That was kind of like the Errol Spence Bud Crawford thing. Like we've seen Errol.
Yeah,
that
was different though.
Bud Crawford. No, it's like Errol Spence was undefeated. He was nice. We've seen him handle everybody he's boxed. Same thing with Bud. I was thinking, man, this fight could go either way. Then they finally boxed that shit.
Yeah.
With
this one,
Bud Crawford is Candyman. That's different.
It felt like, because like Ryan Garcia, all he do is beat up niggas from like YouTube and punch people in the stomach hella hard. Every time I see him fight a real boxer, it's like, oh, this doesn't, either he looks bad or it's like, oh, he doesn't really like care about this or take this seriously. And I kind of had Devin Haney in that tier of like boxers who do this for real.
Well, he was the favorite. He was the solid favorite.
Yeah.
I think Garcia was like plus 1,000 before this fight. Like it was
something crazy.
Yeah.
And he said he bet like 1.5 million on himself or something like that, or he bet 500,000 on himself to win.
Which also makes me think like this was one of the most masterful troll jobs of all time by him. If that's what this was, apparently, like because he missed weight, but apparently at the weigh-in when he looked like he was chugging that bottle or whatever, it was water in it.
They said it was beer.
Yeah. No, yeah, he did. He
got on FaceTime with I think Jake Paul afterwards and told him it was water.
Oh shit! Okay, damn.
Yeah,
that's funny. And old Devin Haney's dumbass asleep.
I just figured like if you're that confident and you feel like you're going to beat this guy and you're in a sport that allows you to bet on yourself, then yeah, sure, why not try to juice the numbers?
To bet on themselves.
I didn't either. I found out from you tweeting, is this illegal or is it legal?
Yeah, I thought it was illegal. Because like honestly,
I guess they can't bet against themselves. They can just only bet on themselves, which there's really like, if you're betting on yourself to win, like what's the problem?
Yeah, I guess. It just seems like one of those things where like there could be some, some shenanigans behind it. It's like, let's say like I bet for this person to win in a certain round and then, oh, I just got my clock cleaned in the 7th. Oh, wow. It just kind of seems like it seems like you could fuck up and do some funny
You can't
shit.
bet the other way around though. Like I'm assuming Ryan Garcia can't be like, oh, I'm gonna lose this fight, and then just like
that's hella suspicious.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. He's hella good, man. Whatever happens, happens. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah. He's a great boxer. Now, yeah, I remember watching that fucking Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis fight, and it was like, oh, this nigga doesn't belong in the same sport as him. Which obviously, Gervonta Davis is a different animal than all these other niggas. Really.
No, when I seen that little documentary thing when they was talking about like he grew up with no love and his mama dropped him off, and I see his neighbor. Oh shit, I won't want to fight this nigga either. So
Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
They ain't never get into his neighborhood burning down. No one ever looked further than that the day after he bought it.
Man, I don't like where you going.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I didn't know about this.
He bought like a whole like section of the whole neighborhood, and then in like 24 hours it like burnt down. I don't like what Blake is implying.
I'm just asking. Somebody should get to the bottom.
Somebody hated. I don't think I'll go going with it. I totally forgot about that.
What do you mean by that?
Like you were supposed to.
Okay, I got a lot more questions about that now.
You played that music so we can get to what that normally signifies, because I got one for y'all this week. I thought of it today when I was leaving the gym. Conspiracy corner. So
I played again. Sorry.
It's all good. Okay. It's all good. So y'all know what is the one thing that our former first lady, the wonderful, incredibly talented, intelligent, beautiful Michelle Obama known for? Like, what did she do during her time in the Oval Office or in the White House?
Like the healthy eating food shit with kids and stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Bitch got rid of Dashers. Fuck her.
I wouldn't call her all that. That's rude.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But yes, she cleaned up the snacks that were available in the schools, got rid of the junk food, tried to do her thing to make the kids healthier. Now, ride with me right here.
Oh, all right.
If we look at the youth of today, they different.
They are actually very different.
What do you mean by different? Can you
Well, I wasn't asking you. Hold on. Let me just say first off, if y'all are new to this,
I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you. And I can tell you why I think these young motherfuckers.
Okay.
I thought you meant just like crazy or not.
Cars are selling them for $50.
So they're selling what?
Motherfuckers are stealing kids and selling them for like $50 to $60. And
that's happening. You got them. They wilding out. They more violent. They more explicit. They got pronouns. There's just some shit going on that wasn't going on. Hold on.
That's kind of crazy.
Wait a minute. It's conspiracy corner. Everything flies.
I'm going Blake. Nah.
So
I know Blake's heart.
Yeah. I'm not judging him for it. I'm just saying these are things we did not have necessarily out in the front of it when we was that age. And I'm just thinking, what if it was known that these were things that were like in us at a sub level, and they were using like the junk food or something in it to like basically suppress those things within the youth. And now that it's gone, the shit is like it's coming out. Like it's like, you know, like what if those were like controlled substances or something, you know?
I could almost even
like the Sprite remix had the keep you right potion in it.
I could see it being twofold with that too. Like I could see it being that the sugar was keeping us like level, but also what we replaced it with was like GMO ass like leaves that's been dumped with pesticides and all type of shit that they had us eating that like we shouldn't have been eating at such a young age. It's kind of like how boomers had lead poisoning because they were licking walls and shit that had lead paint in them.
Telling you.
They had us eating like pesticide radishes that was really fucking our mentals up.
I'm just saying, put the hot Cheetos back in the schools and let's get our kids back on the I don't even want to say right track because I've introduced some things here that if I say right track, that implies that that's wrong. And that's not what I'm saying, but let's level our youth out.
I will say the Kia Boys definitely seems like something that wouldn't have been able to happen in our youth. I don't know why.
I'm telling you.
It doesn't seem like it would
because all the cars like that's them
niggas learned how to steal Kias with iPhone chargers, Jamal.
Dog, I know how to do it now because of those same videos.
Yeah, that shit's insane.
It's fairly simple.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes. You need a screwdriver and an iPhone charger, like the old like USB big ones. And and then you just basically keep on taking the plastic off around the steering wheel until so these are push to start cars, but they still have what's called like I think a key immobilizer inside them. Like the ignition thing, but the ignition thing is in the shape of like it's a perfect fit for a USB thing. So they take off all this plastic around your steering wheel, and then they get to that, and they can just turn it with a USB thing, and that's how they're still in the cars.
That is fucking weird. I didn't know that.
You guys remember when, like, I'm sure Blake, you might remember this because you had one where people could like open up a Honda door with a popsicle stick because the keys were just like a flat.
Mine wasn't that, but it definitely was a thing. I used like a coat hanger though to get into my car when I locked the keys in it or out of it, and I didn't have them. But,
these little niggas is definitely built different. It's something else.
These kids be having switches.
Yep. Oh yeah, that too. Switches would have never happened with hot Cheetos in the school.
No, hey Jamal, you might have seen this on Twitter. There was some heavyset black dude who was at the gun range that had a Glock with a switch on it, and he pulled it out. He pulled it from like his waistband, but like it clearly came from his crotch because you could use when he pulls that bitch out.
Oh yeah. Somebody said plus 10 poison damage.
But somebody was like, "There's a 16-year-old walking around with two of these motherfuckers in a JanSport right now," and it immediately was not funny because it's like that's actually very true, and they're about to go blow some shit down like with way too much ease,
or just leaving blowing some shit
crazy.
Yeah.
Like damn, that shit's really automatic, like a fucking video game. Like this shit is insane.
Hey,
you're aiming it in a general direction. It's not just whatever's over there is getting hit.
Me related to that. I'm sure neither of you guys have seen this movie yet, but me and Amara went and watched that Civil War movie, the A24 joint that just came out. Oh man, it's good as hell. Yeah, they do a real good job of like making you feel that vibe. Like
A24 got heat, man.
They really do. They when they shoot people, it's like, oh, I felt that, and like the way that a movie theater's audio is a lot different than your living room, so it's like
for sure
feels like that shit's there. But damn, that shit is like kind of watching how it's like, oh, they don't even really talk about like the political how our shit is like Republican or Democrat. They're not saying none of that. Just like they had a Republican or they had a president who ends up being Nick Offerman, who played Ron Swanson in Parks and Rec. He's going on his third term, and they were like, hey, do you regret some of the things you've done in your third term that have clearly led to this civil war? And I could just see like Trump trying to like get off some shit if he does get reelected this time around, where he comes back again, and it's just now we fighting. And it was like they did a good job of like it's not just going to be like you shooting your neighbor, because there were some people like out in the backwoods that they got their guns and they're like protecting their little store or something like that. But it was a whole lot of motherfuckers got tanks and actual military like helicopters and like military training and all this shit. And it's like, oh yeah, just like the National Guard from California or whatever, like military installations they have there. Like, yeah, we're up and ready to go against the rest.
Is that movie in theaters or is it on streaming?
No, it's in theaters. Well, it'll probably be on theaters soon, but it'll probably be on streaming soon, but it's in theaters. Yeah, I'd recommend.
On the lines of that movie, you should check out. If I've brought this up with y'all before. Movie Bushwick. It's starring like Dave Bautista, somebody else, but it's very much along the lines of that movie.
Watching the movie during election years always.
I don't remember who the other person is.
No, she's in Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War, because she's been on the damn timeline all week. Because she did an interview and she was saying like, she was like, I got paid a lot less than Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man. It's like, duh, bitch, you're Mary Jane, not Peter Parker. What the fuck?
That is a funny like comp to make. But I guess I'm not gonna say I could see it. I guess I could see how she would get there back then, because like she felt like. Because she, I think, was a bigger actress than him at the time.
She said she was bigger than him.
She definitely was.
Yeah.
And that role wasn't that before that movie took off. Like,
for sure.
But it's still like the lead, the girlfriend, and it's a fucking superhero movie. Come on. Let's be real.
It wasn't. Yeah. I think you got to go back to then, though. Go back to then and think about it.
I'm just thinking about just how I know how the world works. Men get paid more than women. I'm not saying it's right. It's not right, actually.
That's what she's talking about then.
Yeah, but I'm saying think about it's not fucking
you're saying also the circumstances make it
in the movie it's like fucking all right, well, I'm not gonna pay fucking let me think. Like, okay, let's say Captain Marvel and
Kamala Khan got the same amount or something like that.
And her boyfriend that works at fucking who's in the military. Like, of course, like you're gonna get paid more than him. Like, you should. You're the fucking main star of the movie. You're the main character. Like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't say you can argue that shit.
Yeah. But I can see how in her mind
she was on the screen a bunch back then and was the bigger star. So that's the only reason I'm thinking about it. It wasn't like it was today where we know like that movie is necessarily going to turn into this brand. You're going to be this long established thing because there's going to be 15 other movies that come after this where you're going to be in this thing with all this merch and with your face on it in Walmart and shit like that. That's not where superhero movies were back when that movie came out. And she was definitely the bigger of the two going into it. So I get how come she feel away about it.
I don't know how big she was back then because we were fucking kids when the first Spider-Man movie came out.
She was crapping.
I just assumed
she was.
that the nigga that's playing Spider-Man will probably get paid the most money in that movie.
Yeah, she had been going for a while prior to that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and I can't think of what was Tobey Maguire in before that.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah. Ooh, so the 2 years before that, she had just come off of Bring It On, and she was the main character in that, right? Or she was not the main
one
character.
of them, yeah. Probably
the main characters. Jumanji, she was in. But no, other than that, it is a lot of Spider-Man. So maybe
come on, man. Nigga named Jumanji and Bring It On, dog. Come on, man. And this bitch wanted to get paid more than Tobey Maguire?
Okay, wait. Those are two big ass movies though. Jumanji was a banger.
Jumanji was cool, but nigga, she ain't Robin Williams. Was she expecting to get paid more than Robin Williams?
No, but I'm saying Jumanji? This is the girl from Jumanji that's in this movie. You might not know. Let me see.
Nigga, first thing I think of Jumanji right now, Robin Williams. I don't remember that random white woman from that.
The only white woman in that?
Is there? There's probably another one.
Okay, what do you think Tobey Maguire was in before he was Spider-Man?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Come on, you niggas can't sit here and tell me that. Nigga, I think you got paid more than Tobey Maguire.
I'm not saying I do. I'm saying I see how she could get there. I see how
she said like we were supposed to be surprised. I was like, okay, next.
Yeah, I thought Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was before that movie. I didn't realize it was after.
Yeah. The only thing I remember Tobey Maguire and after that was Seabiscuit. Because I remember I saw that movie on a plane, and I never would have watched it because like I don't give a fuck about a horse jockey movie.
Wait, why did you watch Seabiscuit?
It was on a plane. I saw it on the plane.
Was that the only movie on the plane?
I can't remember. Nigga,
what the fuck are these movies?
Wait, didn't they used to just play a movie and it's like this is what everybody's watching? It's not like you need to pick.
Okay, nigga, Seabiscuit was on the plane, nigga. I'm sorry, I couldn't ask the pilot. And then I seen the movie where
how it worked. I never flew.
The movie where the nigga's in the army and he leaves and they thought he died and Jake Gyllenhaal's his brother and he fucks his wife and then he comes Brothers. Back. Yeah, that's a crazy movie when you think about it. Like
that's a crazy ass fucking movie. Yeah,
that's a crazy concept, especially when
I didn't like that movie. Yeah,
I'd have to watch it now, but like, when people be posting that scene, we're like, man, I wish you were dead. You should have stayed dead. Like the daughter at the dinner table. It's like, bro, your brother's a fucking war hero. And you're busting down his wife.
Tobey Maguire and Jake Gyllenhaal really are the same person.
That's Jake Gyllenhaal being more shit though. You know how grimy that is. Bro, you know what else I see? Like some military, like some other shit. So shout out to Blake because Blake got me watching it. I'll be watching Arrow, right? Am I lying?
How Blake? The fuck? I don't know what's about to happen.
You gonna see how I'm tying it in though. But Blake, you familiar with Arrow, right? How much Arrow did you watch? Did you watch half of the first season? Right?
No, yeah, it's one of them CW. So each season is like 29 episodes. Yeah,
but okay, so you see where I'm coming at. So you remember the black dude Diggler, right?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you know,
terrible name.
You know, that is that's nasty.
that's racist.
But you remember how like he had like a brother or something. But remember, they used to go to that diner that his brother's wife worked at.
Dog, no.
And they started like kind of like dating and like flirting and stuff. And I'm like, yo, what's going on with like niggas dating their siblings? Like my brother died at war, and I'm finna bust down his wife. Like, what's going on?
You might have to get to episode 89 where he talks about like, oh no, he actually knew her before his brother, and then he had to step back because he had to go to the military, and then his brother stepped in and married her. So you just kind of get the old flame back.
See how that came together. I told you, man. It wasn't just. Yeah, but like, nah, I just like crazy. It's like, yo, man, like my brother went to the army and passed away. I'm gonna look after a shit. I'm not gonna fuck his wife raw.
You might.
That's crazy, man. That's terrible.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying I see how people do it.
Bro, think about you finna. Bro,
I don't need to.
You finna have family with you. Finna have dinner with your folks, man. Oh, I'm about to bring a lady with me. Oh, you know her. And then you show up to your dinner with your mom and pops. You know your nice family, and then you show up with your brother's wife.
Parents might be like, "Oh, it's glad that you're keeping it in the family. Like we get to still have her around."
Nah, bro. Because when that first started popping up, I'm like, "Yo, like black." I was like, "Yo, ain't no black people going for this." Bro.
Exactly. Remember that the main characters of that movie are white.
Yeah, but dog, it happened in Arrow. Like it was a black guy.
Well, they're just a white dude writing it for a nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised. I'm like, yo, this is insane. I'm like,
that's why they need you in the right room. You would never let our brothers go out.
There's definitely been like black movies with that plot though. Not that exact plot, but of like a sibling takes together one's person. Because like they might have fell out.
They didn't die
or whatever.
in war, nigga. That's crazy. That's what takes it over the top.
Okay.
We make it where it's like now this is a point of contention versus it being okay.
Nigga, that's insane. Like, your blood brother dies in war.
Is it better if he dies a different way? Like he dies in a car accident?
No,
I feel like I just watched the show.
War makes it worse though. War does make it worse. Now if he died in the streets, nigga, because he was like fighting for freedom.
What if somebody broke into the house and he got killed defending the family?
That's even worse.
I'd be like, no,
that's the one thing where it makes it even worse.
Okay. I just want to.
I can't do this. I can't do this. No, he wouldn't want me to do this. I'm doing this.
That's insane. I just think that's crazy, man.
He would want me to fuck his wife.
Yeah. No.
All right. Anyway, I think
your sibling's wife is crazy after they die.
For my brother.
All right. We can run the ghost trends. Right. That's crazy. But yeah, what we got going on today, man?
Nothing good. Speaking of ghosts.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Drake did it. Drake did it.
Oh. Hey.
That was you be hella good with these segues, man.
Man, you laid it up. There's a little Dwayne Wade throw the ball in the air.
My nigga.
Yeah. But nah, hold on. What's the name of that one? Taylor Made.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I got some shit for y'all. Okay, but first off, like if this ain't one of the wildest things to ever fucking happen, you diss somebody using the AI voice of somebody else.
Other people.
The two AI voices was crazy. I thought that it was kind of funny, and I thought it was like a good concept, low key, like rapping from their perspective to diss him in the way of like, K-Dot, we need you, West Coast savior. Like
they were talking to him.
It was kind of hard, and the point wouldn't have gotten across if Drake had to come out and explain like, oh, I'm rapping from Tupac's perspective. I didn't think it was the worst thing in the world. It was just kind of like, it shocked me a little bit to hear. I'm like, what? Niggas, Tupac? That sounds
two
also
thumbs
like Drake.
Down. That shit was corny to me.
People do.
Reason one, it sounded like a bad Tupac impersonation.
Yes.
And it was now the Snoop one sounded like kind of spotlight. The Snoop one sounded like damn.
I thought it might have been Snoop for a second.
Yeah, I'm like, this sounds like Snoop, but this sounds like a terrible Tupac impersonation. And it's like you gotta
load that old ass voice file into something new, so it's gonna fuck it up.
I just think messing with I feel like you just gotta leave the dead alone, man. I don't know. I just think that's corny because then it's like, what if Snoop felt the way? Think about
we still don't know. I don't know how come we haven't heard from him.
Snoop, no, he put a video out. He was just
what did he say?
He said something.
He was just like, oh, everybody keeps blowing up my phone. For what?
Thinking that he did it?
I don't know. I'm going to sleep. Like,
yeah.
I think they knew it was AI. I don't know. He hasn't really said much. It didn't seem like it seemed like he knew it happened because he posted something like 30 minutes after it came.
I know y'all ain't heard this though.
He had his little death row jacket on. Like he put the death row thing on. It was like, So it's like he probably had to approve those vocals being used. Whatever, like
do you have to approve stuff for AI?
I don't think you necessarily have to. I don't think there's any world where Drake would think it would be okay for him to use Snoop's voice while Snoop is still alive to diss Kendrick and have Snoop just be okay with it. I think Drake is too much. I don't know how respectful he would be. He just has no reason to disrespect Snoop like that. Not be like, hey, here's what I'm about to do.
He might not care, honestly.
That's crazy. I think that's crazy, and I couldn't imagine Drake moving like that. I don't give a fuck what Snoop Dogg thinks.
The thing that because the Drake verse at the end is cool. I'm like, yo, like this, it sounded like an old 2000s Dr. Dre beat with Scott Storch playing the fucking keys on it that people will gas up and dig heat.
Tough.
But yeah, I was like, man,
how much of that Taylor Swift stuff is true? They making it seem like him and Taylor Swift are like hella cool. And
do they have hella music together or something?
They have a remix together. I don't know what else I'm missing.
Bad Blood. There might be another song. I don't know. I'm not familiar with her catalog like that. Besides that one, because I saw that video. But
there's got to be something because he played the song is made after Taylor made you and you got to listen to what she says and when you can drop music and when you can't.
Check this out.
Just weird. A weird angle.
Shit.
Maybe Drake knew that Taylor was about to drop that 1830s line, so he was calling Kendrick a slave.
Was a prince to a king, he a son, nigga. More love in the city that you're from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Hey, better drop and give me 58. Drop and give me 50, drop and give me 58. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50.
This is one of the most uncomfortable things you've ever played.
I might take the latest girl and cut her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe you jumped in this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart, he got some drizzy spin that look.
That's creative. Come on, dog.
Boo.
I'm just gonna act like you didn't play that. That was what the fuck was
That's
that?
crazy.
I know what it was.
No?
You don't gotta tell me what it was. No, I've got nothing for you. It's Taylor Swift doing an AI of push-ups.
Yeah,
that's crazy. What part of the internet were you on when you found that? You was on the Rule 34 site?
No, it's the. Why do you assume it's that?
Rule 34. That's funny.
The Drizzy subreddit. It's Drake subreddit.
That's Drake subreddit.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Be everywhere, man.
That sounds like a nasty summer. I know so much dick eating in there. Oh my god.
They're really laughing at both like the Kendrick sub and their own sub at the same time.
Ooh, oh man. I don't think I've ever been in any rapper subreddits.
I've never considered it.
Yeah, I've never thought about it, honestly. Going in like a rapper
subreddit. I think that's the only one I'm subscribed to. That's a rapper specifically. Oh no, Dave's that one too. Yeah.
Dave. Like Dave
Santan Dave Santan, London Dave.
Who?
David Banner.
No. Top Boy Dave.
Oh, one of them British niggas.
He only talks about him all the time.
It's the only one that I talk about. His name Dave.
Yeah. Well, because when you said Dave, I thought you were talking about Dave, like the show, FX show.
You should go to the Dipset subreddit, Jamal. They be posting Uncasa's lives in there all the time. They used to be
talking to the subreddit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah. That could be funny.
No, Jamal's gonna start posting immediately in that bitch.
That's hilarious. I don't know, man. I just go to Reddit to look at like titties and stuff.
Do y'all think Kendrick about to say something back to all this?
Oh, he's going to for sure.
It's got to be extremely direct now because they've definitely like been direct, but like not.
I think he has to get disrespectful as fuck. I need 2004 disrespectful. I need slurs.
Get your mans.
Are they at Dave and Buster's?
It's probably like a dispensary. Yeah, he be in there. He be in the subreddit.
It looks like Buddy.
From Coke bottle lenses, man.
Yeah, dog, wait, Blake, do you see the caption for that picture? It's
and Nas's tax write-off.
He called Nas's tax write-off.
Oh, that's crazy. Damn, yeah, Nas did sign Davies.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Uncasa cooling with Styles P and Nas's tax write-off is fucking crazy.
Nah, man. Hey, man, Davies went on a little run.
Shut the fuck up.
You can't. Is it possible for us to hate on somebody and you not do that?
Hold on.
Davies went on a little run.
No, he went on a run of mid.
When he did straight
Pizzy, he dialed it back in and he came back. I fuck with Davies. I like this last one.
We know.
But nah, he started doing like Karma 3s and shit and all this other shit. And like, yeah, he kind of, it got bad for a minute because that nigga was just dropping singles called Handsome. And I'm like, all right, this shit is not for me no more. Then he kind of dialed it back in. He got touched back with the streets. He started becoming like a rapper that's just like strictly for the bitches. And the music was terrible. Fuck y'all, man. I don't want to talk about Davies. Shout my nigga Winston. I know that's his guy.
Fuck him.
If him and Game had an album drop on the same day, who's you listening to first?
Nigga, Game. What?
I'm checking. I don't know.
Yeah, that's easy.
Are they
you can name a bunch of rappers. You probably name a couple more people I listened to before Davies. They dropped a project.
Chris Brown.
No, that's gonna be like 80 songs, so I'm going to Davies.
What if it's Chris Brown rapping and it's a 4-song EP?
Oh, okay, I'll check that out. Yeah.
What if it's all Davies of him and Quavo?
All of him kicking Quavo's back in every track.
Yeah. So what'd you guys putting like dead people on diss tracks? What'd you guys think of the Quavo response?
It's a bop.
It's a good ass song.
No, it's a decent response.
I didn't I mean, I don't not care for it because like that's probably a verse that he just had. Like the nigga just died, and that is his nephew, so that's obviously a verse he probably would have used for a song. And
No, I don't think he matched the energy.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, man, that's because like, what if before like Takeoff passed, like him and Chris Brown and Takeoff, what if they didn't have no issues? It was just between Quavo.
Honestly, he brought up Takeoff's name in his last song. That kind of ruled it all out.
Yeah, and I feel like because Takeoff and Quavo never had no issue, and they're like family, like locked in that. No, yeah. So if Quavo says it's fuck you, it's probably fuck you. Takeoff.
Yeah, as we've seen, they do ride together.
But then it's like, so it's like, yo, you diss this record to me. What if I want to reply and I want to say fuck everybody on the song? Takeoff's on the song. Can I just diss a dead nigga?
I don't think you got to say everybody on the song. If it's
you don't got to worry about Takeoff dissing you back.
Yeah, that's the thing where it's like, because it's like, yo, if that happened to me, I'm like, I'm gonna diss this whole song. But it's like, I don't, like, just. I mean, you just gotta leave it dead alone, man. Like, cause Mobb Deep and fucking Tupac hated each other because Drop a Gem on them was gonna be a single off Hell on Earth, and then after Tupac passed, they had that shit pulled off radio.
To be fair, in defense of the bipolar woman beater, he didn't say anything bad about Takeoff. All he said was that, yeah, people when they found the news out, they thought it was gonna be like they wish it was you and not him. Which,
yeah, I don't really see anything. I don't see anything wrong with him putting Takeoff on there. Because, like, I don't think Chris Brown needs to respond by saying, well, fuck both of y'all, because he clearly knows that Takeoff is dead and didn't write that verse.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mean anything to him. So I don't think his response would need to have anything to do with that, really. And I think, like, because Quavo's still obviously going to put Takeoff on songs probably for the next couple of years, because I'm sure he has hella verses and shit to use from him.
Honestly, because it's both of their bags, I think they should just play one-on-one and settle it.
Yeah, and then shoot the fair one.
If they need to afterwards.
Basketball.
I think they have to fight. I think they just
basketball, right? Race, fight.
40-yard dash. Good arm wrestle.
Make a song. Who can make a better song in 10 minutes?
Yep.
I've seen Quavo make a song talking about with a dab of ranch, talking about some chips.
And that he did do that.
Was it? Oh, okay. I guess.
No, them boys, he can find a tempo anywhere.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest Quavo guy. I always thought he was the worst person in the Migos. I used to hate when people say he was the Beyonce of the group and he needed to go solo.
He was.
I think he probably was, though.
You think?
Yeah, two things.
Like he needed to go solo?
No, I'm saying like so. As far as like aura and popularity and like vibe goes, like he definitely sets that for them. Like he was the
most popular one, and then when they all kind of start doing their own music, like okay, this nigga's the worst at making their own. music.
But I think Quavo.
I don't think that's what the Beyonce sentiment comes from, though.
Yeah, I think he's still the most popping out of all of them, even with him making worse like solo music than Offset.
Yeah,
but like,
when you look at Beyonce compared to the other members of Destiny Child, like she clearly was the star. Like it's. Yeah. I think that's Quavo was kind of in the same role. Whether or not he made good music afterwards, another conversation. But
yeah, the Migos, if the Migos was just Takeoff and Offset, it never would have made it out of Atlanta. Definitely needed Quavo to do a lot of heavy lifting there.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't get left off Bad and Bougie.
I think it got people to listen to them more, and then it's like, oh damn, Offset going, oh damn, Takeoff really can rap like that, like, and then
Takeoff had like. I didn't like his voice, but then you listen, it was like this nigga's rapping his ass off. I also didn't really care to listen to his
It's a reason why Quavo be at all the like the NBA All-Star celebrity games and shit like that. Like he's definitely the cool one though. That's what that was.
Yeah, I agree. But I don't know. But yeah. I think he's the worst rapper. I don't think he's the worst one. Saying he's the worst one
when they all dropped 3 solo projects, who had the worst project?
Yeah, so you're saying he's the worst rapper.
I'm asking you, who had the worst project out of the 3 people when they all made solo projects?
I probably like Takeoff's one less than Quavo's. I listen to that more by myself.
Really? Okay.
I like the Offsets more than both of them.
Yeah, I did too. But I think Quavo clearly had the worst one. That shit sucked to me. I didn't like that project he did right before either.
You're arguing a different
Huncho Jack shit.
You're arguing a different point.
No, I just think he makes the worst music out of all of them when they all went solo.
I don't think we're arguing that.
Yeah, he's still the Beyonce of the group.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes the most popular nigga sucks.
Yeah, these niggas come to see me, Otis.
Yeah,
they ain't come to see Offset rap. Bitches ain't come for Takeoff.
No, they didn't.
Offset's pretty popular, man. Especially with the Cardi B shit. That kind of boosted up his celeb, man.
He had a show.
That
My
nigga
mom
be
knows who
doing
Offset is.
Performance shows by himself, performing like Michael
I'm
Jackson.
gonna say that's the main thing that popped him off was Cardi B.
Now the Cardi B for sure. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, that's
biggest.
Yeah, he got the little fashion designer show on HBO. That's probably where your mom knows it from, Blake.
That's where she knows it from. Yeah.
Yeah. That the first season of that show wasn't bad though. He had the people on some big ass bell bottom leather pants with a
Gotta be
platform boots and shit. He had them lit.
all right, but no, Chris Brown lit his ass up. That's what I'm here to say though.
That shit
1-0 breezy. 1-0 breezy.
Yeah, like Quavo's response was pretty good. You just can't really get beyond like a nigga saying, "Yeah, your nephew died, and we wished it was you."
Yeah, Quavo got the better song of the two, but
yeah, they're like, "I fucked your bitch." Like, okay, you niggas was both like interchanging women. When you fucked one of them, doesn't really do anything for me. But the line about I'll beat you up, which I kind of believe, and then I wish you
the Uno reverse card of you hit women too.
Yeah, reverse.
The video is there.
No, that's proof right there. Yeah, no,
he used a fucking hip drop tackle on Sweetie in that fucking elevator. I ain't never
definitely judo slammed her.
Yeah,
but shit, even still with the what was it? Damn, I lost my damn point. Fuck. No, it is what it is. It'll come back to me.
Yeah. I would like to see them niggas in some celebrity boxing shit. I just don't know how sane one of them is to like leave it there.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get on the day he show up.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking Quavo.
He said they tied you.
Man, please at the beginning of the Chris Brown song, saying he didn't want to fight. That's why everybody kept saying that on Twitter.
That voicemail's not him. That voicemail's not him.
Everybody said it was. Oh, so that's not Quavo at the beginning of that.
That voice clearly is not Quavo. Yeah,
go
listen again. That shit is clearly not him. And I just also can't imagine a circumstance where Quavo's calling somebody begging not to fight. I don't want to believe it. Partially,
that's the thing. It's like, yo, if that's true, then it's like, damn. Then
he said, "I want no smoke."
Y'all remember when Chris Brown invited Offset to his house for the kerfuffle?
Oh yeah, and Offset was like,
Chris Brown,
"I'm not coming to your house. You the cops."
Yeah, like you police.
Hey, telling the nigga that you'll beat their ass, and then when they send an invite for the face, you start calling him a cop. Sounds like you don't want to fight.
It's a little crazy.
I did just see Offset do his signature flying Superman punch off the stage on somebody this last weekend. So he still wants to fight.
He did the Roman Reigns.
He did it again.
Oh yeah, they was throwing the money.
Yeah.
Hey, rappers be getting hella mad if you throw money at them. Somebody hit him with a fat ass stack of money too.
So I know I'm broke. It's like, oh my god, how dare you? I'll be leaving now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. We need more boxing. We need more celebrities getting into fist fights.
I think that was a 2020 to 2022 thing. Just like Versus.
People have been making
Versus, man. Versus
because whenever we want to see rappers fight, they bring up the clip of Consequence punching Joe Budden in the back of the head at the Love and Hip Hop reunion hella long ago. Yep. The big ass teeth. Consequence's teeth are so fucking big.
That's Kanye's hitter too. That's funny.
That nigga got 4 stories of teeth in his mouth. His lips have never cut.
4 stories of teeth. Did y'all see the video Ross dropped for his song to Drake?
I saw clips of it. I didn't watch the actual video.
He got 4 stories of teeth too. And the beard is like dripping beige.
Everybody getting all them big fake ass teeth, man.
Ross's beard is so fake, and he does like it cuts off like right under his eye. It don't make no fucking sense.
It looked like his logo.
Oh my god! Ross has cooled off a little bit. I need him to come back.
Yeah. Who knows?
When's the last time Ross dropped a project? Did he drop an album last year?
Maybe 2 years.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out if he did.
I'm trying to think. I think the last time I could think of was there anything after Port of Miami 2?
Yes. Because Port of Miami 2 has the song with Gunplay that's hard as fuck. I know there's stuff after that. Shaq and Kobe. I mean, the Too Good to Be True, and then Richer Than I Ever Been all came out after Port of Miami 2.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Man, we just get so much music nowadays, man. It'd be hard to catch up.
Who knows?
It'd be hard to keep up and stay on top of shit,
bro. Then like whenever I check like the new music section, there'd be like a bunch of like crazy like rap names, and I'd be like, damn, like I'm becoming an old nigga. I don't recognize. Oh shit! I pulled up the double XL. Somebody said it was fake. I'm not exactly sure. but the XXL freshman list for this year, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah, I feel like the list is usually always wrong until XXL tweets it out. But I think that because I think that they purposely leak these to see people's like reactions to certain people, and they'll take people off, take them on. I think
they got the vote up right now, and this is the vote for the last spot. I don't know who has made it though. It's the vote for the 10th spot. So that means 9 people are in. It's long. I'll just share my screen.
Yeah, and the reader note on this says this is the digitally altered fake list. This happens every year, and XXL is the only source that will make
LBL. He's been out forever.
I think it's because if you don't have a studio album yet, then you could be considered a freshman.
Hey, put my vote down for Big X the Plug. He got some fucking bangers.
Yeah.
Boss Man D-Lo.
Kosher's been going up. I don't know who this is.
PLP Kosher got some funny shit.
Yeah, he can rap. Certified trap.
I hate the way Boss Man D-Lo raps.
Is he good? He's not good.
I was bad at fucking school. Now I'm trying to dodge the sentence. Just walking 11
stove.
Just,
I don't really know that shit.
That sounds familiar.
That's the nigga that does all that sexy drill shit, right? The Cash Cobain. Is that?
I don't know who that is.
No clue.
Where do these sweatsuits come from?
That's the cotton shit, bro.
Yeah, denim tears.
Yeah, denim tears. Niggas is running around looking like fucking buffoons wearing cotton on themselves, bro.
I thought it was a word. I've never seen it up close. That's cotton balls.
No, it's like a cotton flower. It's like the actual flower.
Yikes! Denim tears. Okay,
niggas is wearing cotton and whips and chain the clothing line now, man. This shit is niggas is stupid.
You got Caribou.
Jamal's dog is up there. Lil Mabu.
Is this Huncho? Do you pronounce this Huncho?
It's gotta be.
It is Huncho. Yeah.
Okay.
He got a couple of decent little things.
Osama's son.
Yeah, Mabu. Shit. I guess.
Every time I see him, he's accidentally shooting a gun.
He did let a gun off. Osama's son is a wild name.
That is kind of crazy.
Isn't Scarlett from one of them?
She's the chick from New York that made that "Get the Fuck Out of New York" song. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, y'all never heard that?
No, man. You lying.
I've just seen her aggressive ass videos.
Okay, I'm not. Why would I make this up? But fucking
everybody from Detroit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Bees is probably in.
YTB.
This is the last spot. This is the 10th spot.
Oh, okay.
So it's just gonna be one of them. I don't know anything.
These are none of these people are currently in. They're just all going for the last spot.
This
can't be right. Half of those people should be in. Not half, but
I don't know about half. I don't know half of the motherfuckers anyway.
But
there's
no, but like
number of people on here that are like.
How the fuck do you say that nigga's name?
21 Lil Harold?
Oh, the nigga next
to two.
I thought you were looking at that name in the middle and just said 21 Lil Harold. I was about to beat the shit out of you.
Two third fall.
He be making songs talking about like chewing whole bottles of perks and eating people's faces off and shit.
His hair looks like it.
I've been hearing like some of these new young cats, man. It's like, bro, what the fuck is? Are we starting to get to the age where it's like I'm kind of done? We're kind of not really checking.
Zeddy will just be dancing. That ain't gonna be rap. He 310 babies.
I think that space has always existed, man. Like, or maybe like the drug heavy music is probably always existed, but because it's not
super heavy now. I think
it's different. It's different.
There's a lot.
We had like currency and shit where it was just like I smoke hella weed, but now weed's legal, so that's just boring.
Yeah, easy. Fucking fit.
There's no way that all these voting is for the last spot because I can't believe there's a world where Big X the Plug, Mexican OT, and V's all don't make a freshman 10.
No, but like Jamal said, I forgot who you. That's what I said. I forgot who you. That is about. I'll be out earlier. Some of these dudes like they'll be on here next year. It's just this year. I don't know who else they got on here this year, but like if none of these people are going to be on, I need to see some stuff. I need to see.
I'm about to go Bleaky on a pause because I
don't even want you to say that around me. I don't even like that.
Bleaky on.
I don't like that at all.
Hey, we really used to look forward to the freshman 10 shit coming out. Well, at least
I'll bust her down.
This might be the first one I remember.
She's straight. She kind of look like.
This was 09. Yeah, I feel like 09 and 10 were like the years that really cracked it off.
Yeah, this 07 is.
07. I don't remember that one, but that's.
Is this Dro?
Yeah.
Oh, he was 07 freshman. And Lupe?
Young Joe, Papoose, Crooked Eye, Joel Ortiz, Gorilla Zoe, Lil Boosie, Fiasco, Rich Boy, Plies, and Saigon. There was always one dude on there that didn't make music real.
Oh yeah, no. Saigon might have got locked up shortly after this.
Oh, okay. Boosie and Lupe being on the same one is hella funny.
This is 07? Yeah,
Yeah.
This is actually not bad though, because all these dudes kind of did do something.
I feel like all the early ones like had like a high ass hit rate.
But I think we were at the time here where like there was still like a lot of label involvement in people's careers versus like you just kind of be like a lone wolf.
Yeah.
Because like Lupe had been out. Oh, that's your dude, B.O.B.
Hey, this cover, B.O.B., Asher Roth, Charles Hamilton, and Wale, certainly an era of rapper. Like this, I feel like this one so perfectly personifies that year.
All City Chess Club, man.
Cream rises to the top, man. Only one remained for real, and he's still here making good music.
Charles Hamilton's still coming.
So Asher Roth still making music. He's a professor at Princeton, but also makes music.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I remember Asher Roth.
Yeah. Kid Cudi jumping and kicking like this is funny with following the news this week.
Did you see the video of him hurting his ankle?
It's some of the least athletic footage I've ever seen in my life.
He wanted to cry so bad.
Oh shit, Ace Hood.
Yeah. He make 2-a-day music. Who's this?
Corey
this is trash.
And Mickey Facts. Yeah, they put all three of them on the same one for a reason.
Oh no! Oh, so this is still 2010.
This 2010 was the one for me.
Hitters.
Nip, Freddie Gibbs, J. Cole.
Look at Pill.
Okay, Juice Man's Big Sean, J Rock.
Where is Pill in this?
I think he's over J Rock's shoulder. I think.
I thought Pill's right there between Nipsey and J. Cole.
I'd have never guessed. I thought he had dreads.
Okay,
because I thought
Pill was a nigga over on the right.
I think Fat Sean is one right next to
these two. I think these are in order.
Okay, yeah. I saw Fat Sean at Rock the Bells.
Yeah, those two I could do without, but everybody
else
was
random.
Yeah, I know he was super random. He was performing.
The 2011 one was decent. Meek Mill, Big Crit, Sci-Hi the Prince, Lil Twist, Yellow Wolf, Fred the Godson, R.I.P. Mac Miller, R.I.P. YG, Lil B, Kendrick Lamar, and Diggy Simmons. Throwing Diggy Simmons on here was fucking crazy.
How many other times do you think Kendrick Lamar has been in the same room as Lil B?
Maybe this time. Maybe a couple times.
I'm gonna say 10 other times.
Yeah, 10 other times.
Just all shit.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good.
R.I.P. Mac Miller. Oh, R.I.P. Fred the Godson too, man. R.I.P.
I said both of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Diggy Simmons be on here is fucking hoe. This
oh my god, that's like how to put it.
Yes,
is this Sci-Hi? This has to be Sci-Hi,
yeah.
It is so much. Oh man, that nigga says
I hate Sci-Hi could spit. Man. You just didn't want to hear that shit.
Oh, his voice is so annoying. It sounded like he smoked like 3,000 cigarettes right before he got it.
You didn't like that? No church on Sundays?
Nigga, I don't like none of that shit. I'm cool.
I listen to that.
He had a song on 2K. I went manually to the menu to turn that shit off.
He does have the worst verse on Christmas in Harlem, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
Who the fuck is
this? They got Future, Kitty.
No, this is not Future down here. This is Future.
Oh, that's Roscoe Dash.
That's ROSCOE.
Yeah. This says they got what? Yeah, the Mr. Uber driver himself.
Zoomed in too much. He's an Uber driver?
Yeah, was it Roscoe Dash or Young LA that people were posting was doing Uber driving in Atlanta?
I don't know.
I thought Young was driving Uber.
Well, he was too. A lot of them niggas be.
Don Trip, that's hella random.
Hobson looks like Tommy Davidson.
That is King Scared of Hoes music.
Look at he's holding the cinder block. What are you doing?
Over Iggy Azalea. That's crazy.
Oh, that is Scared of
Hey, but no, they got some hits on here. They got Future, Danny Brown, French Montana, Macklemore, Don Tripp, Machine Gun Kelly, who is now a known rock star.
A big time rocker. Big rocker guy.
They got I don't know if Future got a Grammy, but they might have a couple Grammys on here.
Danny Brown got some solid project. Good podcast. Danny Brown is fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's a funny nigga.
Yeah. Definitely some Grammys in there.
This is another good one.
We don't got to keep doing these. I've realized we've fallen into a hole here.
Yeah, we did. They're just so random because they be so good.
If y'all want to keep doing it, I'm down.
Schoolboy Q, Trinidad James, Absol, Logic, Action Bronson. This a decent class.
Angel Hayes, I've never heard a song from or heard of
that.
before this.
Yeah, that's the funniest part about this because it'll be like each one of these is some of the greatest artists we've ever heard of, and then just a rapper that had one song that you never heard.
Yep. Hey, Dizzy Wright had Tonio in a chokehold.
Yeah,
yes,
he
the
did.
fuck he did.
I remember this chick I used to fuck with, like Dizzy Wright. She's always trying to play that shit. I'm like, man, turn that shit off.
Tonio used to be traveling to go to Dizzy Wright concerts.
Boy, I think he went to Portland before he lived in Portland.
Hey, Kurt Cobain was just out in Washington, I think, last summer, and I feel like I remember looking at the ticket. It was like $80.
Hey, Kurt Cobain performed at damn, hold on. I'm trying to say this the right way. He performed at a nigga funeral. Like, you know, like off of one of Blake's homies from back in the day. That's all I'm gonna say.
What's that mean?
Hey,
I'm very confused. A smoker's funeral?
Nah, all I'm saying is that nigga performed at a funeral, and Yakima at like the repast at a party for somebody's family that passed away or a friend.
I know. You said the city. I know who you're. I know the person that you're connecting this to, at least.
I wish I knew. Jesus Christ.
You do.
Yeah, I remember seeing like the flyer, and I'm like, okay, they're having the funeral shit. Why the fuck is Kurt Cobain's performing? Do people have like niggas performing at funerals?
All right, 2014. Oh, Troy Ave being on here is hella funny.
Understood ain't gotta be explained.
Chance the Rapper, Rich Homie Quan, Isaiah Rashad. All right.
Do you give a discount for performing at a funeral? That's my last question.
No.
Do you give a discount? You don't give a discount at all? I feel like you kind of have to a little bit.
That's what life insurance is for. Pay up.
If my regular price is 5 bands, but I want you to perform at somebody that passed away, like my brother, you're his favorite artist. Like, whatever, man, give me 25 or something. You know,
dog, I'm not sad. I'm busy.
You're fucking heartless. All right, hey man, I get it. Some people just aren't good people. All right,
I think Vic Mensa's career is proof that racism exists because MGK did what he tried to do.
Hey, low key, Vic Mensa's last album was good. That shit was hard. I don't care. Vic Mensa be rapping his ass off. Now he's weird.
All right.
Nah, bro. I'm sorry. That's my nigga, man. I'm like Vic Mensa. I'm sorry.
We tried to get.
We not for the slander Vic Mensa and Chance the Rapper's right there. Come on, my nigga. We not doing this.
You didn't even give us a chance to get all the way around.
No, yeah, I just shot one joke off.
Actually, if you look at the whole right side of this photo, some slander. They got Kevin Gates, Troy Ave, Vic Mensa, and Chance the Rapper. I'll slander all 4 of them right now.
I want to get to the Crip version of the Thriller jacket up here at the top.
Yeah, that's August Alsina.
Is it? Yikes!
Himself.
Hey, that was Tonio's guy too. I remember Tonio was a big August Alsina guy.
Nah, this was his man's. Mr. Start the Car Battery. Gates.
Tonio loved him some Kevin Gates.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Gates might be the funniest rapper. Top 5 for sure. Top 5.
John Connor.
Oh wow!
Got Fly out the rap game.
Oh wow, he did get Fly out of here. I forgot about that. Hey man, shout out to the 810, man. Flint, stand up, man.
Have any of you niggas ever heard of Jaron Benton?
Yeah, he plays safety for the Bengals, right?
Yeah, each one of these lists, it's the 10th spot winner. They just put in like the most random person.
Oh, nigga, I thought y'all were joking. That's a real nigga on here.
I think it's the guy who's like Mike Jones right here.
Yeah, who the only person we don't know. For sure.
He just around.
Hey, he kind of fresh for
who's the nigga next to Dirk in the blue?
That's what we're talking
John
about.
Connor.
Oh,
this is another Nas tax write-off.
Oh, got you. No, that's a Dr. Dre tax write-off. He was with Interscope.
Oh, you moved over there afterwards? He was with Nas initially, I thought.
Was he? I thought he was with Dre and then off Interscope at first.
I remember, yeah, he was involved in that Compton album, though. I do know that.
Yeah,
might have been a joint venture.
Oh man, Rich Homie Quan. I'm so mad him and Thug fell out, man. That was like Mario and Luigi just making music.
It was all the things that Thug needed though. He excelled without him.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on now? Oh, that's Dej Loaf.
Okay, scroll down just a little bit so I can see all the names. This is another good one. Dej Loaf, Fetty Wap, Gold Link. He's in the top right. K Camp. K Camp still makes some good music. His last album was dope.
He's solid.
K Camp does make good. He's talented as hell.
Yeah.
K Camp
OJ Mako.
Damn.
K Camp is I'm trying to think of who's a good solid player that just averages a double forever. I'm trying to think like
Chris Middleton or something. Without
he don't got no double.
Yeah, nah. Chris Middleton. I'm trying to think like not an all-star.
Last time that nigga played basketball.
Wayne, you outside?
Either way, man. Hey, K Camp don't make bad music.
Yeah,
I fuck with K Camp.
Fetty Wap is doing like 75 years in prison. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he was fucking with
OG
us.
Maco
Got them bricks off.
Shy
Who's it
Glizzy,
here in the middle?
He had that one song. The girl?
Yeah.
Tink, I'm assuming. I've never
Damn,
actually seen
she was
her.
supposed to be a monster. What happened?
She don't rap no more. I think she just does R&B.
Oh, that was like Timbaland's pet project.
Yeah, that's who she was under. Yeah. Vince Staples on here. He's still making good music.
Oh shit! Didn't OG Mako lose an eye?
He did. He had the flesh-eating virus.
Him and Fetty Wap both are eyeless. There's two eyeless niggas in the same draft class.
Put them together, you got
oh shit! 2020 vision. You put them together.
Hey, Kid, the most random G Unit member.
Kid. My God.
Forgot that happened.
Kid was so ass. Kid was on every song on Animal Ambition, bro. Fuck that.
This
50 Cent.
This draft class was the one where shit started getting weird because they had Designer on here, and he had one song where he spoke no English.
Oh, might be the most famous like freestyle session though, because it was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's funny. It says Lil Yachty was the 10th spot winner, so that means they didn't think he should have been on here. He had to
just not.
Yeah, so they had Lil Yachty, Designer, Davies, Denzel Curry, G Herbo, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Dicky, Anderson .Paak, 21 Savage, and Kodak Black. Anderson .Paak being on here is hella funny.
Yeah, this is a solid little class. The only one that stink is Designer. I remember, hey man, y'all remember when they thought Designer was next? He was supposed to be replacing Future.
I will say when I
fooled
heard
me
that,
before I knew he was a thing.
Venom. I was like, damn, they got Future kind of spitting on this bitch. And then I found out it was this nigga. I was like, oh, he should be lit. I didn't think he was gonna be the next Future.
Father stretched my hands. That's I was like, oh damn, Future going crazy.
The first time I
heard
who
the
that,
fuck is this?
We watched that shit in theaters where they did like the Yeezy like concert.
Yeah,
and you couldn't tell that it wasn't Future's voice, so I just assumed. And they had the Metro beat like drop on there too.
Mm-hmm.
Did Future say no? I need
that shit stunk. That's why he's on the no-fly list. That nigga was beating his dick on a plane.
Can't do it. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Designer was?
Wait, yes. Oh,
bro.
He was in. Yeah, he was in 17A, letting it go, getting money.
There needs to be some different. Like I feel like you know how when you're at sea, if you commit a crime, like on a cruise ship, it's like a different level of punishment you fall under. I feel like that should be the same thing if you're on a plane. Like,
I mean, technically it is.
It is, but listen what I'm about to tell you. I think it should be like if you start doing some crazy shit on a plane, there should be like a specific airlock they can put you in that just shoots you out. Because you're in like the worst place to ever be doing some crazy shit. You should get shot out the plane immediately.
But you don't just want somebody with their pants around their ankles to land on your car hood on your commute to work.
Honestly, I don't care.
I do.
The casualties have to happen to get these.
There's got to be some mental shit, right?
Beating your dick in a metal tube flying through the sky, elbow to elbow with another person is so unhinged. You deserve to be shot into the sun.
You better believe if I got caught for that type of shit, it would be some mental health shit immediately. I don't know what I was doing.
You got to start slobbering.
Yeah, you got to have a doctor's note before you even consider doing that shit. Jesus Christ.
I don't know how you get horny flying coach, bro. And you're rich, supposedly.
They were sitting there in the terminal scrolling the nasty pages and then had to get on the plane. Like, I'm going to get one off.
Too long, your blood like pools in your crotch. It's crazy. All right, the 2017 class, they had A Boogie with a hoodie. That nigga, I feel like that nigga's been shot almost as much as everybody.
Don't say ass.
You like A Boogie?
A Boogie, nah, A
he got melodic gangster shit. Yeah, man, he got like 2-3 projects. Two projects.
His new shit is ass. Right. I think anything he's made after like 2020 has been ass.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that after 20. Right. Yeah, I like Beast Mode by him.
Having sex in 2019.
They got Amine on here. They got Jamal Cap G. Jamal, didn't you fuck with Cap G heavy when he came out?
Oh, that's my nigga. I still fuck with Cap G.
Okay.
Shout out to Rico.
They got.
You make music for people who only get carne asada fries, and I don't fucking know.
That's everybody. So fuck out of here. Joke's on you.
Yeah,
everybody like carne asada fries. And Cap G make good music. I don't care.
Hey, these freshman classes be having a trend. Like the last one had 2 niggas that lost an eye. There's been a couple where multiple people went to jail. This one has multiple people who have been shot or shot to death.
R.I.P.
PNB
10
Rock,
spot winner.
PNB Rock, Rest in
and
Hell.
XXX.
They both got robbed to death. That's the crazy
They both
part.
did get robbed to death, and then A Boogie got shot several times. He just survived.
Yeah.
And they're all standing next to each other. They're all on the left hand side of the picture.
And it's red. Symbolism. What's going on here?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Great till next.
I just took a flick with your girlfriend. That was that shit. That was my shot.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, this might be this might
fuck
be
is going on here.
This might be the worst one.
I don't know, like that we've seen so far. Yes, shit could get worse after this, though, for sure.
Ski Mask, the Slump God, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, JID, Stefflon Don, Blockboy JB, YBN Namir, Wi-Fi's Funeral, and Trippie Redd.
Yeah, that might as well be T.I. son up there in the corner.
Yeah, why
he does?
The only time I ever see YBN Namir now is people making fun of him because he was from Birmingham, Alabama, and got lit by playing Grand Theft Auto on freestyle, and then he moved to California and said he was from Long Beach in a Too Nasty Crip. And they're like, "Nigga, you've been here for 6 months. How'd you get put on?"
Shout out JID rapping his ass off. Nobody cares.
Yeah, JID cool.
He has a microphone in his bedroom.
He does.
This one is ass.
So do I.
Look at you.
Look, this is a problem with these fucking freshman lists. And when they come out, I'm always like, why are you putting this person on that has one song? I know Blockboy JB had, I guess, more than one song, but he didn't have enough to be like, oh, he's a freshman of the year type candidate.
Yeah, the Drake.
I think he had like
that Drake stimulus package, man.
Feature. He had like that tape that he put out that had that song on it. Had a couple like 5-6 songs, and then he hasn't done anything since then. So it's always funny when they're trying to like predict the future a little.
Lil Pump's gone on to some big things.
Lil Pump's a bitch. I almost said something else.
What has he gone on to other than being in a J. Cole song?
Yeah,
and you should type him in on some websites. Type his name in. You doing stuff.
Yeah, dog, that's when you can't take artists.
Is he on OnlyFans?
Money short enough. Yeah, he got to do OnlyFans to get money, man. He ain't no.
That's crazy.
That man is knocking down Pino stars.
Hey, shout out to him, yeah.
You know, fuck Lil Pump.
Yeah, see, you can't. Yeah, this look how much better this one is. So the next one is The Baby, Meg The Stallion, YBN Cordae, Rico Nasty, Gunna, Comethazine, Tierra Whack, Lil Mozzie, Freak Man, Roddy Ricch, Blueface, and YK Osiris. Most of these people are still making like good music.
For some reason, I felt like Roddy Ricch passed away. I don't hate I even said that, but because I haven't seen him for so long, and like seeing this, I'm like, damn, what happened? That was a moment.
Yeah, his next album wasn't very good. I know he still be touring and like getting money, but he don't really make music I like.
Yep.
Rico Nasty makes some shit that if you listen to it at the gym, you might be able to bench press the entire gym.
Okay.
Comethazine had a song that I knew. Lil Mosey is from.
Did he beat the allegations? Did he beat the allegations?
The allegations went away. I don't know if he beat him, but I haven't seen him again.
Okay.
But they were allegations that they said he couldn't come back to the state, and I don't know if anyone's seen him.
He's at the bottom right. Oh, that's Meg. I'm tripping.
That is Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Sir.
Well, Lil Mosey got one song I like at least. So
Blueberry Faygo?
I think he's from like Lake Forest Park or something like that.
Nah,
from a nice part. Montlake Terrace. Yeah, you're from the nice area.
He's from the part where you can see UW Stadium, but you can't like touch it because it's on the water.
Yep.
Yeah.
Salute.
But yeah, that song's about Gunna,
Blueface star.
You know,
Blueface, baby.
Blueface had a summer, man.
Gunna definitely probably the big dog from this.
Yeah.
It's
funny because
him and Meg.
It might have been the Baby until the Baby shit slowed down because the Baby was out of here for a minute.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been Gunna. I think
talked about them people should have done it.
That was crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, so that one that we've seen was got to be the worst because all the other, like this next one coming up too, we've seen people from.
What the fuck is this?
20. This is a terrible cover. Oh, this was COVID though, so you couldn't get them all in the same place.
Bullshit! You just had to go to Atlanta. There was no COVID in Atlanta.
Slur on here.
2020 got Polo G.
Slur.
Polo G got his first album's a classic. Cowboy, NLE Choppa.
Don't be slow,
Lil Key.
I'm trying to give this up. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. He said the slur. I don't know who the slur.
Oh, if he would have let me finish reading the names, I would have skipped.
Go ahead.
Chica, Lil TJ, Jack Harlow, Baby Keem, Broadway, Lotto, under her original name,
her OG name,
Lotto, the artist formerly known as Muh,
which was crazy.
Foreign and 24K Golden. That's crazy.
I didn't know that was like a disrespectful term. I thought that's what they just call mixed people in like South America. That's what I thought.
That's how you knew you didn't have no light skinned friends growing up.
That's cap, nigga. Vontae.
That just clearly wasn't a good enough friend.
Well, because like I feel like I would see that word. I feel like I saw it in like books or some shit like that. I feel like I saw it in like a fucking.
I saw the book from the 40s, and I didn't understand why it was bad.
I thought they called it in like South America or something.
I did think it was more so something that had just phased out. I didn't know it was like "you hurt me" type of word.
Yeah, I didn't know that either because I
don't know if it ever got to anybody.
Yeah, I said it to
other than the people.
A mixed woman. And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's hella disrespectful." I was like, "Oh shit, I was going to call you that," but like I was like some playing shit.
You're a mulatto.
Yeah.
I call you my French toast freak instead.
Yeah, either that or a cracker.
Oh man. Hey Blake, you fucked with Moray, right? That was your man's?
Who the fuck
I still do when he dropped you from Fayetteville.
Okay, yeah. I remember you were fucking with him. So 2021 had Moray, Ian Dior, Lakia, never heard of either one. DDG, who he's going in the Hall of Fame of baby moms.
Oh yeah, he came
42 Doug. Ruby Rose made music? Wait, how was Ruby Rose? What music?
Still does.
What music did she make? She makes music?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
She might have slowed down.
To know that? I didn't know she ever. I thought she was just known for being.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's good, but
I couldn't tell you a song. I just knew she was a rapper, and that she's like the rapper that blew up and switched lanes.
I was today.
Shout out Drewski.
She ever made a single song? Shout out to Drewski.
Pooh Shiesty, Free the Real.
Yeah,
he dropped the hardest jail freestyle. That jail freestyle that came out last year on the.
That was tough. That had no reason to be that good.
Yeah, I did. This got hard.
Coi Leray and Flo Milli, both of who are Flo Milli be snapping. She can rap her ass off.
Yeah, nah.
Coi's gone through like 8 rebrands since this cover.
She has. She gets freakier with
women on here.
There's a lot of women.
Yeah, some good.
If you're ever listening to, if it's ever sunny outside and you're by the grill, put some Blast on. That shit'll have you vibing.
Blast, yeah.
See, that's
good ass West Coast shit.
That's crazy to me that he got recognized. This feels like early to me. It feels like his name might be one that be coming up like maybe like last year or something.
Yeah, I kind of could see that 2022. 2021 was his like that no love, or his first tape. I think it was 2020.
When did he drop that tape with Nipsey? When's that? That blasting. That's the Bino. That's the Bino and Nipsey tape.
Yeah, Bino's tape is with him.
Yeah, okay.
But Blast has hella tapes with Bino.
Yeah.
2022. This is a funny one. 2022 got Baby
This
Tron.
my racial rapper of all time, Baby Tron. I don't care what nobody says.
Doesn't he say he's one
from America?
Like Lebanese or something like that.
No, he's black and white. He said, "I'm literally just black and white."
Okay, he just looks like he's 40 other things.
He's like the center for the Knicks, Ian Hartenstein, man. Same thing.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Coach Cheese, who I've never heard of. Saucy Santana, who for some reason everybody on this is clearly wearing black leather and Saucy Santana's in all white.
See, and look, you said Ruby Rose raps. That just did it for me. I didn't know he rapped.
I only knew Saucy Santana
in the back.
Dad, it's similar. Babyface Ray. I know they didn't have this in the room. No. You're not putting Babyface Ray and Saucy Santana next to each other. Ken the Man, Sofago, Big Scar, and Big 30. That's how you know Pooh Shiesty did a number. The next year, Big Scar and Big 30 are both on here.
Ain't one of them gone too?
Big 30 died.
Big Scar passed
Big
away.
Scar died. Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Big 30, nice. I fuck with Big 30.
Yeah.
He's still dropping?
K-Side.
He dropped something last year. I don't know if he dropped nothing this year.
Nardo Wick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even really know how to pronounce those last 3 names, but yeah, I know Nardo Wick is.
Doichi.
He seemed like he don't know how to read real good, but he seemed like he probably funny. Beavis and Butthead.
Let's see what they did last year.
It's this last one.
Oh, finesse.
I can't read this shit.
Okay, finesse 2 times. This 2023. Glorilla, Lola Brooke, Rob 49, okay. Friday, Too Rare, Sleazy World Go, Central C, Real Boston Richie, Love Tyler was the kids love him, Tia Corinne, and Fanbo to the 10th spot, DC the Dawn. This actually is not a bad class.
Yeah, I don't hate this. I fuck with Central C, Sleazy World Go.
Friday got some good shit. He's R&B, but he's nice.
Yeah, he was on the new Mozzie tape. Glorilla's obviously fucking hard. I fuck with Lil Tyler.
Finesse. I ain't heard no Lil Tyler. I know he got the kids in the frenzy.
Oh yeah, I'll send you some shit. He got some shit. It hits in the whip. That's really the best place to listen.
Real Boston Richie was dope until you found out he likes fucking 17-year-olds.
Didn't know that.
Also had
grand opening, grand closing.
Telling allegations. Not that matters to us, but
wait, who does?
Real Boston Richie. They call him Real Boston Snitchy.
He got telling allegations and he got kid allegations. You can't have both.
That's why you don't see Future in none of his shit no more.
Yeah. You give him that one song like
One red flag, we can talk about it. 2.
Yeah. What was that song called? What was that? You Public Housing or whatever that song was? That song was hard.
Yeah, Public Housing 2. That song's fucking hard. And I'm about to remove that from my playlist because I don't need to listen to that, nigga. That's crazy.
All right, that's about as big of a derailment as we've ever had as a show.
It only took 25 minutes. It's not that
bad. There was no reason for any of that to happen. There's a whole docket here still.
Okay. Let me ask you niggas a hypothetical question.
Jesus Christ.
I can ask you the question. You can think about it. We can come back to it, but I need an answer.
Yes.
Hypothetically, you have to allocate 10 championships to your favorite team / player in any sport. So I put team or player because it could be like if it's boxing, if it's golf, if it's like an individual sport, obviously that works, or your favorite team. And you can divvy them out, right? How are you over the next 5 years? So between now and 20.
How do you get 10 championships in 5 years?
Because you're allocating it across
all your favorite sports. Dumb.
Oh, okay. You didn't put plurals on here. You said your favorite team / player.
That's why I'm saying it now. You got to listen now, nigga.
Sorry, my fault. I read.
Yeah, so that's why if like the Knicks could win 1, the Saints could win 9, or like not 9, but 5, and then somebody else could win like however many others. Something in those hypotheticals.
I just thought I'm not. We're gonna do this. I just remembered y'all won the in-season tournament.
What'd you niggas win?
Yeah, Blake's an
idiot. A tough playoff game on the road.
Week 2 playoff games, sir.
Now that is kind of dope though to like win like the first in-season tournament. That's kind of hard.
Yeah,
like the first one ever.
The Knicks
cool. Like that's the only one that's like slander proof.
The Knicks ain't celebrated shit but these nuts in like 45 years. What are you talking about?
It's cool.
You don't have to do this.
All right, so we can allocate just championships.
Yeah. So you get 10 total championships across your favorite players and teams over the next 5 years. How would you divvy them out?
Damn. See. So
and you could be like real reasonable. You could be strategic.
Okay, I got it. Give the Jags 3.
Okay.
Give the Kings 1. Give the Mariners 1.
So that's 5. So you have 5 championships left.
No love for NC or Florida State.
Give North Carolina 3.
Damn. Okay.
And then, I got how many titles I got left?
2 left.
Give 2 to Florida State.
2 to Florida State. So you got. You know how hyped you'd be with the Jags winning 3 championships.
Yeah, no, I could die in peace. They would have won. I could die in peace, bro.
That's a good point.
All right.
I'm thinking. Oh, go ahead, Blake. Go
ahead. I'll probably give the Mariners 3. I'd give Lewis Hamilton another 4, just for Max Verstappen fans to shut the fuck up. So that's 7 gone.
Yep.
I don't want the Saints to win because we're a terrible team, and that would reinforce some bad behavior. I feel like it makes more sense for the Jags to win because y'all are in a position where things should be going up. The Saints should not be going up.
Stupid ass spending if the Jags won hell Super Bowl.
You're starting to book tickets to the parade and games and shit like that.
Yeah. So how many you got left? 3?
You got 3 left.
Damn. If Ooh, if you'd up won 2 in the Big Ten, that would be crazy. So do that, and then I'd like the Knicks to win one just for everything to melt the fuck down.
Okay.
That would be crazy.
Oh my god, the Knicks win in the fucking
Knicks win the final. That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 is the most I could put on my NFL team. Like, I feel like if you give it, like, I want the Chargers to win 4 of the next 5 Super Bowls, that's just like, it's getting greedy. So I would have to say, I got to give 3 to the Chargers off rip. And boy, I tell you, you niggas would have to put me in prison. I would be acting up.
I don't even know what that would look like.
I'm then also going to say I want the Lakers to win 3 because LeBron just rattling off.
Oh my god!
Over the next 5 years, you may also need to put me in prison. I'm gonna give the Mariners 1 just for like the hype that would create for our area. I'm gonna give. Damn, I might give.
You want to get LSU 1?
I don't need no more.
Yeah, we've had enough. I'm not even.
Every one of them is going to come with sanction if they get one too. You don't want that.
I'm just kind of at this one. I'm kind of thinking of like what chaos I could cause for real. Like I'm thinking like I want like the Lions to win one.
You're going to give it to other teams?
That's the only thing I could. Because
I didn't know we could do that. I didn't give one to the Cowboys because I want to see that shit happen in real time.
I do want to see the Cowboys win a championship. Yeah. I want to see that. We get some great TV.
Because I'm trying to think of individual. I'm gonna give the Seattle Storm 2 because I'm being nice today.
They ain't gonna give you
what we got next, bro?
And then I'm gonna give Tiger Woods 1 just so I could say niggas is still golfing because of me.
The majors? You want to give him like a Masters or something?
Yeah, he can win the Masters next year.
All right.
I need the
golfer. The golfer.
I don't got no problems with him as a man.
The golfer and him in the Waffle House parking lot. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with.
He's like the one black athlete I don't support fuck with at all.
He said that one thing that one time.
He's corny. You never see him with no black people. Like you never hear like stories about him doing like no cool dope shit for his community. That nigga made up a whole new race, alien species of people to say he was not black. I just don't fuck with him at all, bro.
Valid points.
Like if something tragic happened to him, other time I gotta go clock in at.
Is it impossible to fuck with black celebrities if they don't be doing shit for black people? Not impossible. I shouldn't say impossible.
So like
at what level does it start to
I feel like it comes. I feel like it comes with it. Like, but you know, like they had the UFC guy that came over from like Africa that was like homeless. The Rock gave that nigga a home, so it don't get no realer than giving a nigga from Africa a home. That's good. But like, yeah, like
who did he give a house to? Ngannou?
No, nigga, some African nigga. There was like
not him, but some other one.
It was a random African nigga. He was like, "Man, I'm broke. I got $13. I'm poor."
When did this happen?
This was probably last year. It was like a viral video on the timeline. You don't know about it. You follow UFC more than me.
Themba Gorimbo?
That's just a made up. That was a fucking made up individual. I know. I'm saying I don't know who the fuck that is.
The Rock gave an African nigga a home.
All right.
And then, but yeah, like I feel like it's kind of like your duty, I guess. Kind of like you gotta at least do something. Like at least like give back to your community. Because
I know Tiger Woods have because I personally know somebody who's benefited from him reaching out to them.
What do they look like?
They're black.
They look like us?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what did he do?
I don't remember if you guys remember. This is like probably in the first year we were doing the show, but I had that guy come to my house to fix my TV, and he saw the golf clubs in my living room, and he said his son was like a rising like he was like a golf phenom as a kid. I don't know how he's doing now, but either way, like he like had golf with Tiger multiple times in Florida because Tiger saw him on TV and like reached out to him.
Oh, that was probably Tiger Woods probation. You know he be doing
I think this might have been before he crashed the Cadillac into the fire hydrant.
I don't think he ever needs to go on probation for crashing his own car into his driveway.
He probably had to do some community service. And
no, he didn't. He didn't do a crime.
He don't be driving drunk and wrecking his car off perks and shit.
No, when he wrecked his car off the cliff, he wasn't on anything. Like when he tore up his leg, he wasn't on anything.
He did gotten into some legal trouble. That was probation.
He's gotten caught with pills and stuff before, but I mean, I don't know.
That's probation. Yeah, he didn't do
the
that
first time his wife was just whooping his ass.
This was a long time ago because you can look this individual up and like you'll see their age. Like this was before he got in trouble.
Damn, Jamal, you just a hater. If you don't like a nigga, you a hater.
I don't
if you do like them, bro. If you do like them just a little bit, you are the biggest fan. So
no, I'm telling you, but I just don't fuck with him at all. he might have did that one thing. Like that, that's dope. Salute.
That's the one that I know about. But like golf is also kind of a weird sport where like you're an individual athlete and you're not a team with like a PR thing. So I feel like a lot of what's going to happen with you isn't necessarily going to. Well, you don't let me talk. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, my fault. I'm just.
No, it's all good. Next thing.
Have you ever Googled what Tiger Woods has done for the black community, Jamal?
I personally don't see nothing. But I feel like I see other athletes do stuff. But hey,
I'm just saying I wouldn't have known about that thing if I didn't meet somebody who had like a direct interaction with this individual.
No, that's dope.
He did say he's Kaplan Asian.
Yeah, I think so. I'm cannibal Asian. What the fuck is that, bro?
The whole clip makes a lot more sense when he explains it though, because like he didn't like that his mother's heritage was getting dismissed, basically.
No, I for sure understand why you say that, but just saying like instead of just I'm black and blank, saying I'm Kaplan Asian, like he had to sit down and think of like an amalgamation of words. He had to like
because he's not like he has terrible comedic timing. Like that's what that was. That was a bad joke.
Oh man,
I don't think he writes that in boxes about what he is.
I'm sure.
I'm sure. But yeah, no, I guess that was a joke. Yeah.
What would it take for you to like Tiger Woods, Jamal?
No, he doesn't have to like him, dude.
Is that what gets you to start golfing? Tiger Woods turns his life around. You get out there and start golfing.
No, man, I just don't fuck with him. That's all it is. I'm sure there's other like cool black golfers or something. I don't pay attention enough to golf to like find those guys, but
I did just see a video of them talking to one of the niggas that looks like they'd be out perfect. No, they were like, what do you think about these brothers out here playing golf? And he goes, yeah, we got plenty of brothers out here. We got Harold Varner. They're like, no, we're talking about like siblings, not niggas.
No.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right. What else we got? Did Tiger Woods do steroids at some point?
I wouldn't put it past. I don't know what the testing is in the PGA. I would not put it past him though. The way he's built.
Yeah. Is there a sport where it's okay to do steroids? Other than like
so this is what brought this up to me was competitive cycling. Obviously, because like Lance Armstrong, I don't know why I was talking about him or thinking about him earlier this week. But he won all the achievements. Like I don't know how many Tour de France's he won. It was a lot though. I think he's probably looked at as the GOAT over there. In my mind, he's the only name I really fucking know. But that's talking about. I was thinking like, does PEDs like invalidate an athlete's achievements for you? And I know it's the thing. Like, there's a whole era in baseball. So you can talk about like Barry Bonds. It's a big one.
Barry Bonds is the name when I think of where like I feel like it should be tossed out because when people put up the numbers of like there's like a clear delineation of when he was and wasn't doing steroids, and both of them are.
It's a Hall of Famer on both sides.
Yeah. So I feel like Barry Bonds is the one where I'm always like, I don't really give a fuck what he did. Maybe like if Mark McGwire was like kind of good and started doing steroids and then went crazy, that's a little different. Which I don't know his like splits, but Barry Bonds, it's like a gap, and it's like he just started hitting more home runs, but the nigga was already like a 400 hitter before.
Yeah,
so he's gonna be great regardless.
He was elite at putting the bat on the ball prior to the juice.
Yeah, he was Tony Gwynn, and then he was like, "What if I had 55 pounds of muscle?"
What is crazy? You see like how much bigger he got. It's like, damn, he did get bigger.
Like, what if I wore a size 8.5 hat? How far can I hit this ball?
It's kind of crazy. But I think it depends, and I really think it depends on the sport. Whenever I hear about players in the NFL doing steroids or like any type of like performance enhancement stuff, I'm never like, oh yeah, you were like, oh, that makes sense. You were clearly faster. You were clearly stronger. Like, because I feel like especially too with like the NFL where it's like certain positions, it's your job to be strong. So like if a defensive end is doing steroids and he's strong as fuck, most of them left tackles and right tackles just strong as fuck. Because they're just in the gym every day grinding too. So like, yeah, you can like have some of the recovery stuff on them, but I don't really think I'm like, oh, if you told me like Terrell Suggs was doing steroids, I wouldn't be like, oh, his career was a bust. They'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But That nigga
Your
was
boy was
nice.
doing them, and then he fell off once he got caught.
Sean Merriman, yeah.
Yeah.
And so Sean
Merriman.
Merriman's one where it's like, yeah, like nigga, clearly them steroids was helping you out, and you weren't on shit once you like got off him, and your body fell apart.
He caught a DV too, and it kind of sent things the wrong way.
Yeah.
The chick he beat up went crazy though.
And
didn't he hit tequila or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
German suplexer. The
Now she's wearing German Nazi attire. Kind of crazy how that works.
That was
what about
you niggas with these segues? It's crazy.
Bob Sanders? Didn't Bob Sanders have some substance shit too?
I fucking
Did
hope
he?
not.
The safety? That's why he was breaking down.
I feel like that's why his body had. He was so small. I
say-
feel like, and he was hella stocky. For how small
Was he playing enough
Damn.
games to get tested for steroids?
If he got busted playing 4 games, that's crazy.
Damn, you couldn't stop on Thursday, my boy.
That one year on the Colts and they won the Super Bowl. That was the best safety besides Ed Reed. I think I've ever seen.
Whenever he was on the field, it was like you felt it.
Nah, he was fucking nice.
Yeah. But so Blake, I feel like with Lance Armstrong, I don't know the intimate details of like when he started, when he stopped, like what his numbers were.
Okay, so the big thing with him is he won 7 Tour de France's in a row. They wiped all of them.
Oh, they wiped them?
They're gone. So now the person who's won the most Tour de France's is some dude from Spain. He's won 5.
Yeah.
So Lance was that man.
He won
and I'm thinking like
because
for as someone who's done the most non-competitive cycling ever, but just like if you go on like a 20-mile bike ride, it's not like super exhausting while you're doing it. You're gonna be sore the next day and you can't do it again tomorrow.
So that's the point.
Tour de France is like multiple days, like
mountains and shit, but it's recovery.
Yeah, and the steroids is like helping you bounce right back. So
there's recovery, like there's it getting more oxygen into your, I believe, your muscles and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, I don't know if y'all remember, damn, what was it called? There was a Netflix thing about that dude who was purposely trying to beat like the doping system for cycling.
Oh, I think it was called dope or something like that, or doping.
Yeah, but apparently, like in cycling, like it's just a big thing in general. Like everybody's kind of doing it and finding their own ways around the system. But Lance got made an example of. He was the Jonte Porter of this.
I think if a nigga wins 7 of the like biggest, if you win 7 Masters in a row, they change the course on you after like 2 in a row. So if you win 7 in a row, they're gonna be like, "Nah, we're blowing this bitch up." So I understand why. If you win 7 in a row of our thing that we're saying like can't be done, and you're making it look easy, we got to beat your ass.
And you bike home.
Yeah. So I will say, in his case, cycling and like running and like endurance stuff is where I'm like, yeah, I can't let you cook because this clearly gives you an advantage. It clearly gives you an advantage.
Hold on there. Damn. So the other thing that brought this up this week was that they are trying to basically like ban the entire, I think, Chinese like swimming team because they think that they had like state sponsored doping, basically, kind of how the Russian team got caught with that. I don't know in what sport exactly the Russians did, but there was a girl
was like last Olympics, I think.
Yeah. Man, let me see the Chinese swimmer doping because some girl, I think she was like 16. She beat like a men's gold medal record.
All right.
Like, come on.
That's also crazy. And I think like, I don't know what you're supposed to do when it's like these kids that get found in like, and I'm not saying this specifically about this girl, but like, oh yeah, China that got 1 billion people and they found some kid in a village that won't be missed. No one will ever hear about it. And we just got you at 4 and started pumping you full of shit. And that's what Hitler and them was doing, was like, you're going to be hella fast because we're going to make you start running when you're 5.
Put you in the Wolverine program.
Drugs. And then, yeah, you're one of the greatest athletes we've ever seen. That's like the whole plot of Rocky 2, I think, or Rocky 3.
I just wonder, is it really worth it? Because it's like, I mean, maybe it brings pride to them back there, but at the same time, like over here, if somebody from, let's just stick with China, for example, ends up being like a super dominant swimmer, it's like they ain't getting no cook over here. You ain't Michael Phelps. Like, we don't give a fuck.
But those people that have like those ultra like nationalistic views, especially the people who are doing those programs, are like, yeah, we were great. We're the best swimmers on the world. We can say this thing about all of us because we have the best. Like America can say we got the best swimmers because we got Michael Phelps, even though 60% of us can't swim or some stupid shit like that.
He's beating the ass.
Yeah. So like, if we have the best one in the Olympics, that means we're all the best.
Shout out to Michael Phelps, man. I wonder what he's up to. He was super, like, I feel like he was unproblematic.
Michael Phelps is probably a billionaire off of dispensaries right now.
This is the weirdest looking motherfucker of all time.
It looks crazy.
That made me look up Livestrong bands. Dog, those things were everywhere.
Dog, Livestrong bands is fucking nothing. His build makes no sense, actually.
He's built to swim.
Like, look at his feet. You know his feet crawl out.
This is how the characters were drawn on Lilo and Stitch.
That's funny.
They were based off him. Nah, Michael Phelps is fucking different. Jesus Christ. No, them Livestrong bands, he might have made Nike $1 billion alone off just the bands. Because people would have like 6 of them on, and then every Nike athlete had their own band, and then everybody had a knockoff band. Like Nike numbers with those.
They had the NBA team colorway bands.
No, LeBron had the Fear of God ones. Or Fear of God, the Chamber of Fear. Chamber of Fear.
Yep, Chamber of Fear. LeBron used to have like the tie-dye ones that every band was different.
Chokehold.
You remember niggas used to wear like the rubber band around their pants. I remember niggas started putting the baller bands around their pants. That's what they were called, were baller bands. Start putting those around your pants. You can coordinate
at the ankle. You got to be little for that.
You can coordinate that with the ankle.
Yeah,
well, they stretch it
to show off your 2 for $89.99s. Whatever you got going.
2 for $89.99 what?
Anything from Foot Action.
Oh yeah, they did do that for shoes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not you forgetting Mr. Rich Man.
Jesus he was getting packages back then. He wasn't worried about that.
Yeah, the 2 for $89 shoes was like what, 2 pairs of Filas? Nigga, I wasn't getting that.
It was
Could you get Fila with the 2 for $89 shoes?
It was some shit on there. It would be Adidas, some running shoes and stuff on there.
Oh, I thought that was like you got to get like
you can get shell toes.
Yeah, no, I'm not wearing shell toes, bro.
You can get shell toes. You can get the high top Adidas. Yeah, niggas was broke, Jamal. We go over this every 5 episodes.
Just say you don't fuck with Russell Simmons, man. That's crazy.
Wow.
We don't fuck with Russell Simmons. This show does not fuck with Russell Simmons at all.
You don't want to go to Bali? All right, bet.
Not for that reason.
$28 million, Caitlin Clark. Salute.
Oh yeah. Did you see the other offers that she was
getting? How much?
28 million.
8 years, 28 million. And a signature shoe. Do you think the shoe drops before the season starts?
No, she'll probably
like tomorrow. I think.
Yeah, she'll probably get him in the playoffs. I think.
What, the season start tomorrow?
Nah, the season starts. It's a summer league, so she's not going to have him by then.
Nah, but I legit think it starts like next week. The first game.
I would say you would definitely want the shoe to be out her first season.
Matter of fact,
the first game is in 10 days, Jamal.
Yeah, the smart thing would be have her in something by the Olympics. Because if she makes that roster, you definitely want her in those over there.
Or like the All-Star game at a minimum, which I don't know what it is. Yeah, their first game is on the 3rd of May. That's a crazy ass turnaround time. She got drafted 2 weeks ago, and then we'll have a game a month later. No, she got drafted on the 13th, so last week. It was last Monday. Yeah, and their first game is next Friday.
That is kind of crazy, but
that's insane. How quick that
what if they won the chip her rookie year? That'd be crazy.
Oh my god, her and Aaliyah Boston just go crazy.
That'd be nuts.
Meg Thee Stallion doing her best Lizzo.
Oh yeah, so some other shit that came out where like it's false, it's fake.
Ah, shit, we could have had some fun right there.
Yeah, nah. There was some funny tweets about that shit all day though when it first came out.
What do y'all think Darren Waller did to Kelsey Plum?
Something vile.
Sell some of her autograph shit for some crank.
Hey, you're joking, but she said I'm devastated. I've walked through fire for this man. Like her, like saying that they broke up was like beyond just like, oh yeah, we're getting a divorce. Like she seemed really fucked up about it. Just
she's about to come up because she's finna get half of his shit.
I just gotta, I gotta know, man. I have to know. That's none of my business.
I do need to know what he's done.
We email her team, man. See if she'll come on the show and talk about her divorce on this podcast.
She's gonna do that stupid popcorn thing I hear, and I want to kick her off.
I hate that shit. I know Darren Waller had to do something nasty. They lasted 2 years, which that kind of does make me feel like he might have went back to the. No.
He did retire abruptly.
He did retire abruptly. He went to New York. He got hurt. He was probably going crazy in New York too. He was probably going crazy.
All right, shout out Josh McDaniels, ended that marriage. You did that. Big ups.
That's a nasty nigga.
Thursday, we'll be at some folks. Draft time.
I can't wait. I can't.
No,
wait.
we do.
I'm very excited. This is gonna be our fourth live draft show, right?
Third, I think.
Third.
I think this will be my second because the first one I was drunk and sleep for most of it. So
salute.
That's when we had that. What was it? You picked you get the pick wrong. You got to take a shot, and everybody's passed out by like 13.
I think y'all did that in person.
I think we've done that a couple times in person, but I feel like 2020 for the draft, because we were supposed to link up, we did something over like video chat, and then like it wasn't recorded, and then the next 2 years, the 3 years, we've done something.
We did something on the chat where we were like drinking, and I remember just fucking sleeping.
Yeah,
for some of it.
But also, I remember the 2017 draft, the year that we drafted, or 2016. It was the Bosa, Zeke, Jalen Ramsey draft.
Yeah, that's what
that was the one. We had the sheets printed out, and we were cooked.
No,
pick 12, niggas sleep on the couch.
Yeah,
me and Tony were wrestling.
Like pick 20. It's like 9 o'clock.
I just need you to get this Joe Alt jersey when y'all pick him.
We're not drafting Joe Alt. The offensive lineman jokes are not funny anymore. It's not happening.
Okay,
it's not happening. We have 2 good tackles. We're good.
Do you believe CTESPN? CTESPN. No.
Do you believe CTESPN? He just had his dig out in Dubai.
They got Diggs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Herbert ends up in Minnesota and y'all take JJ McCarthy,
all right. How are we going to take JJ McCarthy and Joe Alt?
No, you're not. It's one or the other. You're getting JJ McCarthy or Joe Alt. So pick what future you want.
Yeah. Neither of those things is happening. Actually, Blake, bet me 3 shots on it right now.
Sir, I'm living a better life now. I would just want chaos. Right. I don't.
Where did this rumor come from? The trading Herbert shit.
Antonio Brown.
So that's the only person that said this?
Well, we don't even know if that's officially him behind that account, but it's pretty sure it's him behind that account.
He possibly sold that account, and it's just somebody tweeting like they are. Can't say it.
But y'all just see the face he did. It's a little sped up.
Shout out to
realistically, who are you expecting for you guys to take?
Malik Neighbors or Brock Bowers?
Neighbors gone.
Ooh, you'd be okay with Brock Bowers and a high pick like that?
Did I say okay, or who I expect?
Who do you want first off?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison.
But Malik Neighbors is second, probably, if I had to guess, because he's from LSU.
I think they're 1A and 1B. I'd be happy with either one.
Okay.
I don't think either of them are going to be like some ass.
What about Rome Odunze?
I don't know. Rome Odunze reminds me of what the Chargers always do, is get the guy who's like real big and fast.
You've been killing all the measurables. I don't know, man.
I know. He just has that Mike Williams, Quentin Johnson like archetype to me. And I don't like that. I've been scarred. I got PTSD against tall, fast receivers.
Y'all don't really need to draft a receiver though, honestly, because you got to take a receiver in the first round last year, and then y'all just got to develop him.
And he might have been the worst rookie receiver of all time.
Bad rookie year, bro. You got to give young players time to develop.
Y'all think Penix goes first round? My fault.
No. I think he should, but I'm not sure.
He's going in the teens. He goes
Penix in the teens.
Fuck yeah, he goes before 20. I'm willing to bet. Somebody want to bet a dub?
No, if you feel like that, I might have to go to my FanDuel and get some money.
I've been seeing something about Raiders take him at 13 or 14, whatever pick they got.
I want him.
Oh.
I like that. Come on now.
Let's be
men. Let's be men. 14, I think.
Yeah, the Saints have 14.
They're supposed to take Talise Fuaga.
Bro, because quarterbacks, so number 1 is Caleb. I'm pretty sure Jaden Daniels is probably going to go 2.
Yep.
And then
I think the top 3 is going to be the 3 quarterbacks. I don't know the order, but I know.
We're getting 4 quarterbacks in the top 10 picks.
Yeah, 4 and 3 could swap. JJ McCarthy looks like at 6, according to Tankathon.
I seen something about he might be up to 2 or 3 now.
Well,
I don't believe that.
If someone could trade up, though, that would be what it would be.
You're talking about Minnesota might trade up.
But right now, I mean, they got Penix at 23.
I think he was before 20.
The Vikings.
I think the Vikings have been linked with Penix the entire draft process. I think they're going to find a way to get him.
It's just they want to sell those merchandise purple do-rags.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's a match made in heaven. Big Penix Energy T-shirts already popping off in the area.
I like it. I don't like the Vikings, but I like that.
Yeah,
I can see that. You shouldn't like the Vikings. Yeah.
Oh, dig sideline touchdown.
Yeah.
I do think there's also a very, very real world where the Chargers trade down and do go to 11 and get Brock Bowers plus something
Jackson
else.
Powers Johnson.
Would you be pissed?
I do really, really, really want a good elite wide receiver due to the fact that we traded Keenan Allen away. So we have no wide receivers. Yeah. If we add in Brock Bowers, I'm afraid that so I'm afraid that it's going to be well, you can't really do shit with Brock Bowers because you have no receivers. So they're just
what about a center? You get a center.
We're not drafting a center. If we're talking about the live stream we're going to be doing and we draft a center, I'd be upset.
Okay.
Fuck that, man. I feel you, bro. You want the fun player, bro. I want the nigga whose dad shot somebody. Give me Marvin Harrison.
I was like, which player is that?
They do have us linked to Jackson Power Johnson from Oregon, who was Justin Herbert's center for I think a week and a half or something like that.
Okay.
Which I don't know if I want to take a center in the first round. We need a center, definitely. And if we don't take a center in the first round, I'm gonna be complaining about us not having a center all year. That's a later me problem, not a Thursday me problem.
That's the smart pick, not the fun pick.
Yeah.
All right. Joe Milton, hope you get drafted. I don't know. That's about it.
Oh, he'll go to the Saints.
Oh shit.
They've heard the calls. They came from inside the house.
Justin, ex-cop who shot his ex-wife and girlfriend who he impregnated at 15 has killed himself after getting into a high-speed chase with police. 39-year-old Elias Hujar is dead after kidnapping his 1-year-old and killing 2 women.
I saw that earlier. He killed his ex-girlfriend and his current wife or something like that, or his girlfriend and his ex-wife.
Is the baby safe?
I don't know. I'm trying to see.
Oh, the baby safe, you piece of shit.
He said this just in.
Okay, yeah, his 1-year-old son was unharmed, but yeah, he shot himself in the head.
All right. Hope that kid lives a life of peace and can somehow get past this.
Ooh-wee. Yeah.
All other
Rest in peace, that guy.
Yeah.
Nasty. Yeah.
There are the OJ jersey signing.
There are some names in this draft. I don't know how to segue out of that. I'm very interested to see what Brock Bowers is going to be. Because, it seems just like Kyle Pitts was the next for sure guy and hasn't been so far, but hasn't really had a quarterback. Brock Bowers kind of in a similar situation. I'm excited to see if he's going to be a factor right away.
Put some respect on 2-time NCAA champion Stetson Bennett the fourth. His name.
What's that got to do with Brock Bowers tomorrow?
He said he had a quarterback.
No, I'm talking about Kyle Pitts not having a quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys think Kyle Pitts going so high is kind of fucked up? Do you guys think a tight end, no matter worth the talent, is worthy of a pick that high?
I think it'll still happen if they think the guy is his measurables jump off the page like that. Same way how the narrative had gone away from taking running backs that high, but they felt like Bijan was that unskippable of a prospect. Yeah. I think there'll always be guys like that who they feel like are game changers.
And Brock's one of those guys.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, they said he can be used all over the field.
Yeah,
Georgia just kicked everybody's ass so much. It's just hard to really get an evaluation of people. It's God damn, everybody's good.
Yeah, they second stringers be first rounders the next year when they get to play the next season.
Yeah,
no, I'm sure he's gonna be good. It's just I'm thinking how much can he really impact your team? Because obviously your team is picking high for a reason. So it's kind of damn, we have holes here. We don't have a quarterback. Should we really take this tight end, or should we get a lineman, or maybe take a swing at quarterback? Or
I think that
where good.
The answer to that question has got to be, well, how much do you think Travis Kelce matters to the Chiefs?
And I think that's where I was going with it. Is how much do you think you can use that player in that way? Because thinking of the projected numbers, if you think my rookie tight end, if he has a great season, is going to have 1,000 yards. Gonna have 71 catches, something like that.
Yes,
yeah,
maybe 8 touchdowns.
Not necessarily worthy of a top 5 or 8 pick. Yeah, but that's also not a bad season. But like someone like Travis Kelce, who like out the gate, it's been like 1,100 to 1,500 yard seasons for his entire career. If you get that, but you're also expecting anyone to be the greatest tight end of all time, basically, if you want them to be Travis Kelce.
I know it's absurd to think about, but it's like that's kind of what you have to be looking at when you're talking about taking a player that high. You're hoping that they're that.
And also factor in that Travis Kelce is like a fantastic pass or run blocking tight end too. So like you got
nothing about that shit.
He's got to find a player who's like tight end's just I think a tricky position of like I need you to be like my number 2 receiver at worst and like a very good run blocker to justify a first round pick, let alone a top 5, 8, 10 pick.
If you're usually picking top 5, you're bad for a reason, and I just don't think I could get the right value out of a tight end for that top 5 pick. I'd just rather take something else.
Yeah, like
because when did Sam Laporta get drafted?
In the second round, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Most great tight ends are in the second round. But if you think about what we said about Kyle Pitts when he was coming out, like what does he have to do to even justify the number 4 pick?
Yeah,
it don't even feel like
1,000 yards and double-digit touchdowns.
I don't feel like the narrative on him has even shifted, though. I don't feel like people think he sucks. Everyone still thinks it was a bad situation, even though you've had guys like Johnny Smith come in there and have production at the same spot. So it's very confusing.
A lot of production, yeah. And it wasn't Kyle Pitts was in the same draft as what receivers? I was about to say.
I think we all thought that pick was kind of dumb though, because Atlanta needed a lot of shit. I was like, why the fuck would they take a tight end when they clearly need a quarterback?
He looked like the tight end that would go at 4 or 5 though. He looked like that kind of player.
Oh no, yeah, for sure, I agree.
So, he's like that on Madden still, so they didn't turn that shit down.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Yep. All right. What are we doing?
We could y'all. I guess we could tier the draft classes on Thursday before, like I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we could say that for Thursday.
It's 11 o'clock, sir.
Yeah.
11 o'clock. Critical Focus podcast episode.
Shout out to the Porter family. Hella gambling, hella drunk driving. We don't like any of them. We do all of them.
But John J. Porter, if you want to speak your piece, come on here, man.
Reach you all of
what? Drunk driving and gambling.
Yes, no, sir.
I'm not saying all of us.
I do that side of the house.
I'm saying some of us do all of them. All of us do some of them. Some of us do all of them. All of us do some of them.
All right. And on that note, Critically Unfocused podcast episode 151. Please tap in on Thursday. The links will be out there. If you want to rep your team, holla at us. We will get you in here.
Reach out.
Peace.